What do we have here? I charged my phone all day just for the stream. Come on, chat, let's get some W. Isaac Presley Goodwin, you, my friend, are a hero. Let's get some W's in the chat. Also, I decided to go live a little earlier than normal. Hope no one's against that decision of mine that I've just made. So I'd like to say welcome back to everybody here. The live stream was supposed to start in 32 minutes, but I made it onto the water a little earlier today than I expected. Outdoor Boy 1320. Hello, hello. How are you doing? CJ Fan. CJ Fan, you made it. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're here. Yesterday, CJ Fan was at a hockey camp. However, they're here now. Silver 22, how's it going? John Peterson's Wild Adventures. What's up, Cole? John, I'm doing good. Let me just tell you what's going on. So I'm at a little lake here. It's called Clear Lake. It's, as per the name, it's very clear. The water visibility is excellent. So it's a cool lake. And I've got a nice whiteboard here. We can discuss some things on the whiteboard. I thought maybe it'd be an interesting thing. So that's what's going on, John. Glad you can make it back in here. Outdoor Boy 1320. Yo, Trixie. Is Trixie in the chat currently?
Not that we'll read unless you make your thing so it doesn't reverse text.
Oh. Wait a minute. Let's do a quick test. Hector's here and accounted for. I'm glad you made it here, soldier. Nice to see you here. Okay, let's do a quick test. I don't know if I planned this right. If I write on this board, I want to know if you can read it. It's reversed, isn't it? Have I made a massive mistake? Can anyone read this properly? Yes? So you can see hello like the proper way, or is it flipped? Reversed. So it's reversed. Is there any chance I can not have it reversed? Uh-oh. I need a tech person. It's flipped. Brett. Oh no. Okay, we're in trouble. Good news is I do in fact have an eraser here. Okay, so we're in trouble. Isaac pressed a good one. How's it going? I'm glad you made it here. I started the live stream a little bit early. Hope you're okay with that. I don't know why I hate iPhones. Hector, I don't know what I'm gonna do, my friend. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Spent 7 hours on the kayak yesterday. Forgot to use sunscreen. LOL, my legs are swollen. I did the same thing actually the other day. I forgot to put sunscreen on for a couple days there, but that sounds rough. Okay, look, we're gonna have to do some stuff.
In your camera settings, Cole.
My camera settings? How do I do that?
You gotta go to settings.
Uh-oh, just bear with me here. OMG, I missed the start. You're early. Trixie, I am early. I decided, you know what? Why not? Let's just go ahead and go live stream a little earlier than usual. I made it out here before schedule, which is rare. Are you fishing? I'm going to be, but I'm just trying to figure out my camera thing here.
Settings and camera.
I don't have that button.
Settings.
I don't have that button. I don't have that button though. Bear with me here. Cole, your show inspired me to look up fishing information about Canada. What'd you find, John? What did you learn? I'd love to learn, you and I. I miss you, Cole. Isaac pressed a good one. I miss you too. It's good to be back. It is good to be back. Okay, I'm gonna cast here. I'm gonna get a line in the water. I can't leave. Can I leave the YouTube site?
Maybe.
I have to though, can I? Don't I?
If you want to do that, you do.
Okay, just pause. I need to exit the YouTube application so I can go and switch out my camera. Just bear with me. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see or not. Everybody's still here. This is my right arm. I think it might be okay. What are you throwing? Here we go. So I've got this. Check this out. Look at this nice grub here. That's what I'm throwing here, Brett, tonight. Everyone, welcome to the channel. Please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the great content we have almost every day. It's not working? So I'm screwed then. Yeah. Nice. Right. So my big idea for this evening was to have a whiteboard here with us. However, things have in fact changed because my whiteboard, I can't write backwards. This isn't going to be good for us, but at least everybody can still subscribe urgently. What's up, brother? Sinkers and hooks. How is it going, my friend? I'm glad you made it here tonight. I'm really glad to have you here in the chat. Everyone subscribe and like. CJ Fan has got it. You got any fish? Not yet, but we were working on it. We just got started here about 5 minutes ago. I'm glad you made it in early. Thanks for the hearts down there in the corner. Lovely, really appreciate that. Can you give my sister a shout out? Her name is Malia. Shout out to Malia. What are your camera settings in your phone? I think there's a way to invert the camera. I think so. Silver did subscribe and also did in fact join the Discord, which is awesome. So I have a marker here. I was hoping we could discuss some things. Cole, I found out walleye, which is my favorite fish to eat, is common in Canada. It is pretty common. I don't catch them that often, but I do try. Okay, let's do another test run. It's backward, isn't it? It's backwards, isn't it? Well, we tried. We tried. This is a terrible shame. Terrible shame. Not entirely sure what we're gonna do. Not entirely sure. Anybody have an idea? Any ideas here? Looks like there's all kinds of little fish down here. So, worst case scenario, we are gonna get on some smaller fish out here. Okay, we are. The J looks like a T. It's all backwards, Hector. It's all backwards. No good. Lexi, how are you doing? Welcome into this lovely evening. Cole's the goat? Oh, thank you, Isaac Presley Goodwin. I'm glad you think so. Where are you fishing today? Today I'm on a nice, lovely lake. Check it out here. It's called Clear Lake, Northern Ontario, Canada, once again. As per usual, this is a nice, lovely little lake. It's only a few minutes away from my house, so it's pretty good. Right backwards. Silver 22. I'm not entirely sure I possess the skills. Cole, what fish are you targeting today? I am going for, I think is there bass in this lake? Is there bass in this lake? So apparently there's bass in here, so we're gonna go for bass. Bass, I think there's pike in here as well. There's also some smaller fish, like perch and what do you call those little ones there? Sunfish and rock bass, the whole lot of them. And so we're gonna go for some of those today. I'm gonna try to catch some bass for right now. We're on a nice rocky area. And so take a look at it, actually. So you can see that, eh? And so nice rocks. We're gonna go for bass right now. However, if things don't work out, I do have a nice set in here I can use for fishing for smaller fish. What do we have here? Okay, fish species in this lake are as follows. Lake trout, really? Lake trout. Lake trout, northern pike, pumpkin seed, rock bass, smallmouth bass, and yellow perch. So there we go. That's what we got going on. That guy, we are gonna try to get a 10-pounder. I'm gonna see what I can do. As long as everybody subscribes urgently and likes the live stream, we should be okay. We should be okay. So either I have to learn how to, hold on, what did Trixie say? I saw Trixie put something in here. This is difficult because you need it front facing to read chat, but the only way I can think to invert it is to use the back facing camera. Yeah, we're in trouble. Trixie, we're in trouble. I was hoping I could, like, you know, flip the, not sure what we're gonna do, but I really didn't want this nice plan to fail. I had some announcements to make.
You can watch it on here.
Okay.
Read the comments and look at it.
You think so? Okay, we're gonna try something here. I'm gonna flip this camera around and I'm gonna use a different device to read the chat messages. We're gonna try that. Okay.
Can you go near the
Where's the camera?
camera?
Yeah, it's there right now. I just can't see the chat though
Yeah,
yet.
go and see what it is.
I can't see what it looks like.
Yeah, I can.
Does it look good?
See if it's straight.
Okay. I can't see the chat just yet, but we're gonna get that sorted out. But as of right now, we're just gonna see if you can see what I'm writing here. Can you see that? Is it good?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so we're good. Okay. this is interesting. Right. So. Oh boy. What about here? Right. Perfect. Love that. Yes. Okay, we're good. Okay, everything's good. So I'm going to be delayed then. Guess that's just the way it has to be. Okay, we got it. Everybody, we're good. I'm going to look at the wrong phone now. Uh-oh. Right. Okay. This feels right. It is. Okay, Hector, here we go. So, I actually don't know what I'm going to type for now. We're just go back to fishing for the time being. This is hard to figure out because I'm delayed on this camera, but I'm live streaming off this camera. You know what I mean? This is very confusing. I'm glad everybody could you know, bear with me on this. This is, I don't know if I go as far as to call it a disaster or not. Not very delayed. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Name of river. This is a lake called Clear Lake. It's a nice little spot. It's a nice spot. Clear Lake. It's pretty clear as per the name. We're gonna try to get some bass here. It's a lovely evening. Can perch be used as bait to catch large pike? I just lost a little bass just then. Little bass, come off. Okay, we're gonna get on some fish here. There's no doubt in my mind, but I missed something. Perch can be used as live bait. Some areas it's illegal to use fish to catch fish, but if it's legal where you are, then you're all good. I'm not entirely sure, John. You'd have to check your local regulations. But do a fish call. Ah, jeez, just about tumbled there. Okay, let's make an announcement. I have an announcement to make. The only thing here is I can't see. There we go. Okay, this should be okay. Okay, right. Announcement. I have done something. As per popular request, I have done something. Bear with me. There. Colejfishingadventures.ca. That is my website I've just created. Okay? So on there, he has 3 mods right now. I think we'll be okay. We should be okay for now. We have 3 pretty good, pretty darn good mods here. So, sorry my mom called. I am back. Isaac Presley Goodwin, glad to see you're back. Check this out, right? Colejfishingadventures.ca. What is on this website? Good question. On this website, you can purchase now, for the first time in history, hats, shirts, and hoodies of Colej Fishing Adventures. Don't mind the hair. I'm getting a haircut urgently in 2 days. However, besides that, this hat here, you can now purchase the official Colej Fishing Adventures hat. You can get a shirt and you can get a hoodie. I actually have a shirt on order of mine because I never actually had a shirt. Shame. However, I do have one on order that I just purchased. So there you go. Anybody who wants to buy a shirt a hoodie, or a hat, they are now available on my website. Your hair is perfectly fluffy and fine, Cole, don't worry. Thank you, Trixie, I'm glad to hear that. However, I am still getting a haircut in a couple days. I'm not going too short or anything, but that's besides the point. You'll just have to see how it pans out. Can you give Trixie shout out to Trixie, of course. Trixie is a moderator, and shout out to all the moderators and all the viewers we have here tonight. Absolutely. Right. So, that's what we have going on. So we're gonna let that sit for now. I'm gonna try to get a bass in here as well. I think that would be pretty good. I keep talking to this camera, but I'm supposed to be talking to this one. This is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna have to find a way to reconfigure the camera, you know, for the future, of course. Trixie is awesome and currently your #1 fan. It does appear that way. Trixie is awesome for one. And yeah, #1 with the crown. Hector is #3. Bella is also in here. When are you gonna get a dog? Interesting question. I haven't really thought about it, you know, like sometime I'm blocking the whiteboard, which I just wrote on. So I just wrote on the whiteboard, then stood in front of it. You know what? You know, a lot of people say I make a better door than a window, but in any case, hopefully you can still catch a glimpse of that. I've also done something else. New announcement as well. First of all, okay, I need a bigger whiteboard, as dumb as this sounds, because I'm out of room. We have to let's just, my eraser's full of junk. Let's pause. We've shortened it gear so I can keep it in here. So let's choose a different let's choose a different color. Hopefully you can see it all right. Right. Actually, I've created a subscriber goal here as well. Hopefully we can achieve this. Hey Cole, I just joined. Like your live streams. John, I'm really glad you're here. I really am. Wouldn't be the same without John Peterson's Wild Adventures in the chat here. Worst color, can you read it? Can you read it at all? Not when I'm in front of it? My chat's a little weird right now, but trying to follow along. I'll try to catch the weird messages. Okay, right on. Good job. Good stuff. What's that? Should I just back to using black? The eraser almost went in the water. Yeah.
Sub goal.
What?
There we go.
Good?
34. We're at 33.
I'm at 33? Good.
33.
Right. There's a subscriber goal we have for tonight. 3,400. That's my goal. Cole, please don't fall in the water. I'm gonna try my best. I can't be positive on that. I'm very close to the water's edge, so anything can happen. It really can. It's a bit sketchy out here, John, to say the least. But I like that is a big one. Yeah, I wrote it nice and large so we can all catch a glimpse of what we have. But it's gonna be our mission this evening to hit this subscriber goal. What is going on with this video? It's so far behind. The chat's, I guess, caught up though. Okay, it's all good. How many fish have you caught? 0. Thanks for the reminder. I'm gonna get my line back in the water. I'll stand in front of my subscriber goal. This is my first time using a whiteboard while I'm fishing. Hopefully it's not too terrible as a viewer. What lake are you at? I am at a nice lake called Clear Lake is what it's called. Clear Lake, that's what we got going on. I just caught a 30-pound catfish Fish. For real. What kind of catfish was it? Welcome, Cheryl. Nice to see you here. Entertainment fun is gonna go ahead and head out, but I appreciate you being here. What kind of lures do you have tonight? I've got all kinds. Right now though, however, I've got this guy right here. Just a nice white 4-inch, I believe it's a 4-inch grub. We're gonna throw that around for a bit. There are some smaller fish in the area. And so for that reason, I'm gonna see if maybe it might be worth tying on some of the smaller lures that I brought with me. I think I brought them with me anyway. Maybe I didn't, I'm not sure. We'll have to find out there. But yeah, everybody subscribe immediately. We have to hit the subscriber goal. And of course like the stream, since you may as well. Since you're already here anyway. So there you go. Become part of the journey, free and forever. How long are you gonna go there? How long are you going to go there? How long am I gonna be live, you mean? I'm not sure. Probably a couple hours anyway. For sure. Catch a fish for every subscriber. I'll give it a try. I'll give it my best shot. But there you go. You play hockey? I used to. Used to play hockey back a couple years ago there. But I'm all retired now. All retired now. Right. Well, I don't know if I should switch lures or not. It's very awkward.
Farmer Squidge is back.
Farmer Squidge, where? Hi Cole, I'm back. How are you? I'm excellent, Farmer Squidge. Really well tonight. I'm trying to catch some bass. I have a whiteboard here. I've made a website. You can purchase Cole J Fishing Adventures gear, including hats, hoodies, shirts, and that's about all for now. Over on the website, Colejfishingadventures.ca. Go check it out. Hi, Emmy, how are you doing? So what bait are you using? I'm using this nice white twister tail here. Take a gander at this lovely thing. I don't know if it's gonna get us any fish or not. We're gonna give it our best shot though, of course, but you can only do so much. I sub, dude, you've got a good sense of humor, brother. Well, thank you very much. I try to. You know, I try to remain on the relaxed and chill side of things. And I'm really glad you're here and subscribed. Everybody else should be a little more like you. Subscribe urgently. Free, forever. Colejfishingadventures.ca. Check it out. It's lovely. Also, on the topic of websites, I guess it plays into each other. In my last several streams, pretty much every stream I've had in the past, people have asked me if they are allowed to donate, or if they can donate, or where can they donate, essentially. So I've decided to set up a little thing in case anybody, for some reason, feels like they want to donate to me. All donations, of course, will go right back into the channel, and everybody watching, you know, help the community out through, you know, my channel and everything else. So if you are interested in donating to Cole J Fishing Adventures channel, I've got a link in the description of this live stream. It's called buymeacoffee.com/ColeJ. So if you want to head on there, and I'll write it on the right board in case anybody wants to know. Just bear with me here. Right, can you see that? Anyway, if you can't see it, that's fine. But if anybody wants to donate to the channel, a lot of people have asked about donating, but if anybody wants to do that, then there you go. Obviously, nobody has to do that at all, but people have been asking, so I decided to set something up just to have. But as of right now, we gotta catch some fish. I'm a woman. Right on. Nice to have you here. What's your favorite NHL team and player? I'm a big Toronto Maple Leafs guy myself. Favorite player though is no, I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm not entirely sure. buymeacoffee.com/ColeJ. That is the one. Of course, if nobody has to donate to that, I just put it up there because some people were asking for it, and so it's there. But you know, no need for that. Just figured I'd throw it up there. Wish I was fishing. Fishing is a pretty good time. It's nice out here. We just have yet to get a bass in the boat, of course, or should I say the rock? But we'll get there. We'll get there, you and I together, I'm sure. Gail is in the chat. Welcome, Gail. Good to see you here. Check out my nice whiteboard. Subscriber goal of 3,400, of course, is what we're going after. Oh, I should write what I'm at currently.
3.33.
3.33? We're doing good. How am I going to write that on here? Right here. Is my whiteboard ugly? Is my whiteboard ugly to look at? If so, I apologize. Keep up with the good content. Farmer Squidge, really appreciate that. Love that you're here. Catch a giant fish? I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna really try to. You're really cool. Well, thank you, Emily. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you can see my whiteboard okay. But this isn't live. However, I'm gonna have to just keep on updating it by hand if we gain some more great ones here to Colejfishing Fishing Adventures. Your handwriting is way better than mine, so don't worry. I'm glad. You know what, John? It's just this. I don't know what's going on with this. That looks way worse. It's whatever. It's all gonna work out in the end. I didn't want to spend too much time, you know, but we'll see if anyone comments on that. Whatever you do, don't go in the water. I'm gonna hope not. Although it is kind of a warmer day out here, so you never know. But anyway. In any case, can you make CJFA stickers available on the website? I believe they are. Wait, no, they're not. They're not yet. I can. And that's another thing I wanted to discuss. Is any other ideas as far as Colejfishing Fishing Adventures gear goes? I will write them on the board here, and we'll see. So different ideas are going to be here. So if anybody has any different ideas or things they might be interested in purchasing for themselves, those will go there. Also, I am doing a giveaway. Okay, I've mentioned this several times. It's been ongoing for a little while, but the hats that I ordered just came in today. Very exciting news for everybody watching. This is important. Right. So, I ordered hats. They look like this. Again, pardon the hair unless you're okay with it. Hats like this, you see. Check this out. These are lovely. Now, I've ordered 3 more identical to the ones that I'm currently wearing. Identical, pretty much, except the logo is a little better on the new ones. As a matter of fact, we have a demonstration one right here. Right. These are the hats I ordered. Brand new. Look at them. 360 view. Check this out. So the logo on here is a little nicer than mine. This one's kind of not the greatest, but this one panned out really good. So check that out. Right. So in the giveaway, very important. Subscribe urgently. Very important. In the giveaway, I'm gonna have hats. 1 hat like this. I might throw in a sticker. I have a nice sticker on there. It's about this big. I can throw in there if the winner so chooses. And so there you go. We're gonna go with that, and then I'm gonna go pick up some more fishing gear to throw into the giveaway, and then I'll go ahead and make an update video on that. But does anybody have any ideas? Does anybody have any ideas as far as what they'd like to see in the giveaway as far as fishing gear? Now I know, or not gear, yeah, fishing gear, I guess, like lures and stuff like that. Like I'm thinking probably like some soft plastics. I'm kind of thinking more like the type of fishing I would do. Of course, it's going to be interesting because everybody does different types of fishing, so it's gonna be interesting in that way. But I was thinking I'd just go and pick up some crankbaits, some soft plastic, some hooks and stuff like that, and make a little bundle or something like that, and then pair that with a hat and then send it out to the winner or something like that. But let me know if you have any ideas in that regard. Beginner set would be cool. That'd be pretty cool. You know, I don't know how I want to do this, because I could just like, well, I don't know. You know, it's interesting, because what if I buy the gear, right? And then someone wins and they don't have a use for the gear that I've purchased. You know what I mean? What's that? Yeah, but some lures though, I don't know. How many winners? It's a good question. I was thinking just the one. One grand winner of all things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. Hunting Busters, shout out to you for being here. Are you subscribed? You must be subscribed. Are you fishing in USA? I am in Canada. Hector's got it. I'll consider buying some merch. We'll love to see that, Farmer Squidge, if you are in fact interested. Of course, I'm sure you figured this out by now, but website's right there. Hats, shirts, and hoodies are available now. You go check them out at the very least, you know? Go check them out and see what we got there.
Hunting Busters is sub.
Hunting Busters is subscribed. Love that. A shout out to you again, actually. You've just received 2 shout outs, so that's pretty good. Come to USA. I've been to USA twice before, 3 times before, I think, or something like that. I was in the state of New York. That's all I've been to so far. Didn't catch any fish, but I'd love to go back somewhere. First place could get the gear. Second place gets maybe a few starter lures, and third, something smaller. That could work. I don't mind the idea of having 3 winners. It makes it a little more interesting, I think. Interesting. See, I'm glad we can discuss here. This is what I was thinking, you know what I mean? How do I win? So, as far as winning goes, I'm gonna have to upload a video on this channel. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, I mean, subscribe immediately, because this is serious, right? And so you're subscribed, right? So just picture that. And then I upload a video with a title, something along the lines of giveaway or something of the or another, right? And then you click on that, and from there I will explain the details on how to enter the giveaway. And from there you just enter in whatever way, and then you're entered into a draw, a nice spin wheel. I'll probably spin the wheel live. I think that'd be pretty interesting. And then the winner will get their gear shipped to their door. Pretty cool stuff. So subscribe immediately for that. Can you write my name on the board? I'm out of space. I barely have enough room for all the stuff I'm trying to. I guess my whiteboard isn't quite big enough. I don't know what's going on. What have you caught? I've got nothing so far, but we're only just getting started. You know, lots of big things are coming. No worries there. Nice view. It's a great view. Nice clear lake view. Did we bring any water? We actually did. Nice. I'm parched. Is this it? Yeah. Dang. So this is all the water we have tonight to look after. Did I bring my life straw? Oh, I did. We're good. I have my life straw just in case. No concern, no. Honestly, I just want a hat so I can embroider Mother Maud on the side, and I'll have a new hat to wear. Sunglasses tend to give me bad migraines lately. Right on. Well, you know what? There you go. Hats are pretty cool. I like this. I wear this hat every day. Oh, so that's gone. That's gone.
John heard that leeches are good bait.
Leeches are good bait?
Is it true?
Leeches are good. It kind of, you know, it depends what you're fishing for. Some people say walleye are very, very particular, because I know you mentioned walleye, right? So Some people say walleye are very particular as far as what baits to use. Like sometimes leeches work, or minnows, or worms, and like when one's working, the others aren't working. I don't know how true that is, but leeches are good because they stay on the hook really good, you know? So anyways, leeches can be good, but you should experiment with different types of live bait if you're gonna head that route. Sometimes it can be very particular, if you know what I'm saying. I'm the real John. The real John is in the chat here. Thank goodness for that. I guess we're dealing with a fake John. Just kidding. Of course we have John Peterson's Wild Adventures in here. What else do we have going on? Can you please catch a fish? I'm gonna work on it. I'm standing in front of my whiteboard, aren't I? What's the point of the whiteboard if I'm just gonna stand in the way? Can someone please answer? I think the answer is gonna be there isn't a point. So anyway, am I even in the frame when I stand like this? Yeah. Okay, so I guess I can stand way off to the side then. Don't have to go like this to read the chat though. I know I'm the real John. What kind of fish are in that lake? There are lake trout, pike, perch, bass, and pumpkin seed. Perch.
You're at 3,400 now.
I am? No way.
33.4.
Okay.
334.
New update to the board. We're 60 subscribers away from the subscriber goal. So I'll let you guys do the rest there, as far as that goes. The water looks deep. It actually is pretty deep right there. You'd hate to slip and fall. Yeah, you're in the frame. Why not bring the chat phone closer to you? Because the chat phone is it's duct taped. Very makeshift here. It's duct taped to the stand. I didn't pre-plan this. If I was really thinking, I would have flipped the camera. Yeah, anywho, it is what it is, right? We can only do so much. Fisherman Liam, welcome in here. We're all having fun, LOL. I'm glad to hear we're all having fun. I'm having a good time myself, so I'm glad to hear that. Rider Solo 777 is here. Hayden, what are you doing? I've made an announcement just now. Merch is now available at Colejfishingadventures.ca. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested, but other than that, I'm going to try to catch some bass. We're going to see, though. But in any case, makes sense, LOL, duct tape fixes everything. Duct tape actually can fix probably 90% of the world's issues, I would think. Just some duct tape. Anyway, that's what we always use, is the duct tape. But in any case, seems like a good bit of current, though. There's some wind coming across the corner, but it's all good. I think we can get a line in the water. Too bad we're out of water.
So,
Yep.
use your life straw.
What's that?
Use your life straw.
Oh, my life straw, yeah. I could, but then I'd have to like get real close to the water and everything. I don't know about that myself. Oh, there's a bass. A couple of them there.
You could probably leave a sink there.
There's 5 bass going on right now, though. Okay. New plan. We have to try to catch some fish. We have to. Where's Owen? Owen's at back at his house there in North Bay. You're not going to see much of him here tonight. He'll be, if anything, he'll make an appearance in the chat. But yeah, he's at home. Michael, you're the only guy that talks but never seen you catch a fish. I think you're trying to fish likes. Okay, Michael, we're going to change that urgently. Stick around, Michael.
Record us in other videos.
Well, we're gonna catch some fish here. You couldn't see because the camera's not pointed that way, obviously. But there was 4 or 5 little bass there. I think my presentation is just a little bit too sizable for some of these fish. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I brought some smaller stuff up here. I went fishing yesterday. How did you do yesterday? Uh-oh, Connor Webb has made an appearance. Can we get a moderator take out Connor Webb urgently? Urgently. Right. Let's see what I got in here for gear. All right, any bites? Okay, no, but guess what? We're got some good stuff going on here. Check this out. That's gonna get us some serious bass. Stay tuned, subscribe as soon as possible, and we're gonna get some fish. So just hold on, just hold on. Hopefully, Michael, hopefully you're still there, and you'll have to see. Right, so love how the mods are communicating here. It's really fantastic. Cole will be happy if you catch one fish and 0 trees, LOL. John, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see. Uh-oh. William Wrench needs to be silenced urgently. Can we get a moderator? Take down William Wrench. Goodness gracious. Thank goodness for these lovely moderators we have here. We'd be in serious trouble, I reckon. Michael, you are still here, thank goodness. What's up, Cole? Admin, how are you doing? W Hector, always, every day of the week. Right. I brought some jig heads here. Anyone who thinks I'm not going to catch a fish is seriously mistaken. Uh-oh. Breton Thomas Pittman needs to be taken down. I'll just let you guys do the work. I don't need to announce it, do I? I don't think. I'm basically shouting them out for goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. What's all the people doing that? Trixie, I don't know, but I'm just glad you're here to stop them in their tracks, Trixie. And Hector, and Charlie's not here. It's all good. It's all good. I'm sure Charlie will find his way around eventually. This rig I have here looks pretty bad on my part, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. Because I don't have all day to sit here and rig on this lovely looking thing. You know what I'm saying? Ow, I'm hooked. Dang. Right. This isn't gonna work, is it? Just bear with me here. There's some bass right there, and so the mods are doing so well. Gail, the mods are doing fantastic. It's actually unbelievable what we have going on here. I chose my mods very wisely, and we're doing fantastic for sure. Did you just prick yourself? I did. Yeah, with the hook here. Yeah, just to make sure it's nice and sharp and everything. Looks like it's good, which is nice, but right. Okay, so we're good. It's almost as if I don't even have it's almost as if I don't even have a whiteboard behind me. Okay, check this out. To anybody who's looking at this and thinks it's disgusting, I agree. It's not very nice looking rig. I understand. I understand. We're gonna try it out anyway. That didn't work. I'm sure I'll be able to get some bass in here for sure. Y'all got me smiling like crazy. My parents are gonna think I'm talking to someone. Well, technically I am. You are. You're talking to everybody. Okay, let's see about this. Let's see about this. Who thinks I'm catching one? I'm gonna put a pole. Oh, I have to put a pole in this one. This is interesting. Just bear with me here. Okay, I've just placed a pole. We're gonna have to see how this does. Let's see how many people are with me here. I actually can't see how the pole's doing since it's on my other screen. Goodness me. I just bird's nest my bait caster. Yeah, I can't see it on this one.
24 birds fish.
What's that?
25 birds.
What's the percentages?
85 yes.
Nice!
14 no.
So 85% of people think I am catching a fish.
86
86%. Love to see that. Bikes with Braden has a question. What's going on, Bikes with Braden? Drop your comment in and I'll try to get that done. I remember my first bait caster. Right. Let me just defend myself. I'm I'm using a very light lure here that I probably should not be using on this bait caster, of course, but I decided I'm just gonna tie it on here. So, anywho. Right. Surely there's some bass around here. Goodness me. I love your videos. I'm subscribed. Football fan 25. I know you've been around here before. I recognize your name massively. Thank you for saying that. Thanks for stopping in here. Love it. Right, where are the fish at? That's my question. I don't know where those bass went off to. Oh, what question do we have? Did I miss a question? Those bass disappeared. What did we? What did we? What kind of question? What question do we have? Did I miss it? Uh-oh. Surely there's bass around there. Cole, what weight for a fish do you consider a keeper? It depends on the species. Because of course the weight for a keeper perch would be different than a keeper pike or walleye. You know what I'm saying?
Isaac Hutchison wants to show them.
Isaac, are you subscribed? You have to let me know before I start handing out shout outs, you know what I'm saying? I will stay till the end to see if you catch fish. DVS Outdoors, I will, in fact, catch a fish. You can count on it. PR on bass, my personal best bass is about a 5-pound smallmouth, I would say. But in any case, there's something. Dang. I just saw one there. It's all gonna go down here.
What's the air temperature?
Air temperature? Oh dear. What's it, 30? About 30 degrees Celsius, perhaps? I really like to catch this bass here. Couple things I'd like done. First of all, I catch a bass. Second, this deer fly departs the area. Two things.
In the stream yet or not?
What's it at? No, I'll keep it going for a while. Goodness gracious. Surely the fish are gonna start biting here soon. Surely.
At 86 Fahrenheit.
Is that?
30 degrees is 86 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
So somebody else.
In Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
86 degrees. 86 degrees Fahrenheit, for anybody who wants to know. That is the current air temperature. 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, or something around there. I know, LOL, this is so surreal. I'm not used to being a power, just normal, just a viewer. I think I just screwed up speaking that whole sentence there. But I got the idea. But yeah, now you are in a very powerful position. This deer fly is starting to get on my nerves here. Do you fish for pike? If so, what do you use? I fish for pike. I do, absolutely. I like to use spoons, and I like to use swim baits myself. Those are kind of two go-tos for me as far as pike goes.
3.35.
Goodness gracious. New subscriber mark. Pause. We've hit a new record. Yeah, actually we have hit a new record. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. 3,350 subscribers we've just hit. 50 more to go, we hit the goal. Love that. Cool, I was talking to another chatter. I met them as a mod in another channel and they made a comment about our roles being switched. Ah, okay, right on. I'm just jumping in the conversation. My bad. That was good job monitoring, eliminated that comment on the sign. The sign? Love it all. Anybody who's new, I've just released gear on the Colejfishingadventures.ca website. Go check it out and you can get a hat just like the one I'm currently sporting. Pretty sure I just hooked that tree. Okay, right. I seriously get this. Come on. What's the pole sitting at right now?
84%.
Obviously, I can't let the viewers know. There are fish to be caught, and we're gonna catch them. Everyone just don't worry. Don't worry. Did you almost get the tree? Gone. I actually just missed a tree. I come about this close. You should have seen it. You should have seen it. I wish I had live bait out here. Someone got lippy about your sign in a disrespectful manner. My goodness gracious, this sign is fantastic. It's got everything on here. Look at this. They got this, that, the other thing. It's great. I'm so glad I brought this in a canoe out here onto the rock. It's very, very nice. Hector's on it, thank goodness. Looks too windy to catch a fish today. Carolyn, we're gonna catch a fish today. Wind, no wind, trees or no trees. We are gonna get some fish. Don't worry. Shout out, please, brother. Are you subscribed? I'm pretty sure you are, but I need some proof. Which, of course, that's the best proof you can get is someone just typing in their phone. Oh boy. Hi, good morning. Greetings from Indonesia. Well, nice to see you from Indonesia. My name is Colej. Just to introduce myself. My name is Colej. I am from Canada. Ontario, Canada. Northern Ontario. Nice to see you here. Welcome all. Looks so cool. Love the blue color. Cool. The website looks amazing. Well, thank you, Trixie. I'm glad Trixie was able to check out the website I made myself. If there's any errors with it, you know, feel free to let me know. I'm not a technological wizard by any means, but I was able to whip something up there. But we're gonna catch a bass, I'm sure. Put some weight on that caster. Okay, now I'm getting. Uh-oh. Look, I don't suck. Ow, I'm hooked. I was just gonna say I don't suck at fishing. I need to change this up here because I'm afraid I might be getting some criticism here, which is rightfully so. I think I might look like a beginner. Sinkers and Hooks is subscribed. Shout out to Sinkers and Hooks. I could use some sinkers and some hooks right now. Just wondering, are you good at cursive writing? Not bad. Check this out, John. Maybe I'll just do a little quick demo here. Let me know if I did this right. Oh, I forgot to do a J now. I'll just do my name. Boom! There's my signature. Colej. So I can do that, though. I am able to do that. Right. Where's my other rod? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I actually have a really massive plan right now. Check out this nice rod here. 3-footer. Right. So the plan here is I'm going to use this to make my presentation a little more appealing to some of these fish down here. Because I think I think they're a bit, yeah. In any case, better have a line in the water. I better. But you know what? I better have a good line in the water opposed to a bad line. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. So we're gonna tie on this nice 3-foot rod here.
Someone else you can drive a manual.
Can I drive a manual? Good question. I can. I haven't driven one in a little while, but my grandpa dropped off a manual car in my backyard and I took it around the field for a few rounds. For quite a while, so I can do it for sure. Like if life depended on it, I would in fact be able to get us to the place we need to go. Do you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm nothing of a pro, though. Less talk, more fishing, get at it, LOL. Yeah, you know what? We're trying to get ourselves together, but you know, me and the rest of the group here, of course, thank you to everybody who's currently here and checking everything out. I just can't quite get myself rigged up faster. Just bear with me here. The thing is, as soon as I'm done here, the bass are gonna start jumping on shore. Practically. Right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead with this now. I'm taking this rig off of my other rod. Just quickly here. But how's everyone doing on this fine evening? I'd love to know. What's everyone got going on? How is everybody doing? Please report back to me. Kind of looks like Ohio or Pennsylvania. I am in actually Canada. Northern Ontario, Canada. In fact, well, now we're right into the board. Canada, where I'm from. Oh boy. The background looks so beautiful. It is actually very lovely over here. It is, truly. I just can't quite seem to do this. Just bear with me. You know, as far as right now, there's no fish, but just it's all good for now. Whom? Not necessarily. The bass been chasing me up like pretty much the whole time, but it's just the leader I think is throwing them up. So now we're gonna get this going, and we're gonna get some serious fish in the boat. Everybody who voted that I'm gonna catch fish, you all voted correctly. Guaranteed. Just I just need a moment. So we're good. You ever fished in Alberta? I have never actually fished in Alberta before, but it doesn't mean I'm not open to it one of these days. You know, I thought maybe it'd be fun to do like a tour around Canada or something, or around Ontario. You know, just fish some different lakes and some different spots. Whoa! It's damn close there. Right, everybody, attention, attention. First of all, we're 3 likes away from 100, so that's actually the like goal is 100 for now. So we're at 98. 2 more likes and we're at 100 likes. I mean, that's fantastic. Make sure you double tap the screen if you haven't already, and also subscribe. We can reach our goal. Right. Now, I have this on here. Check this out. I actually have a lot of faith in this. Way more faith than I had in that rig there. Plus now, I won't look like so much of a, you know, beginner, per se. as I'm casting in here. So check this out, guys. Surely we're gonna get some bass in the boat now. 104 likes. Love that. Thank you to everybody. Absolutely. Right, we just need to find some bass now. Just give me a moment. We're looking so good. We can just not get it. That's good. Okay, look, everything is fine. You know, just because the whiteboard is behind me and I'm blocking it right out of the shot, doesn't mean it's a failure, right? I mean, how are we doing here? Have a good time out there and good luck. Okay. That, Paul, you just saved me. Paul's good luck has just saved the evening. I will now catch some fish. Thanks to Paul. Thank goodness. Have you ever entered a fishing tournament? John, I never have. Never have entered a fishing tournament. I've done fishing tournaments with, you know, my cousin Owen Campbell, of course. Just ones that we drew up, but nothing for real. No. Well, the bass have disappeared. Ryder Solo, you're heading out. Thanks for being here, Ryder Solo 777. I'll have to catch you in the next one, but thanks for stopping in. Is Owen with you? Owen is not here at the moment, but that's okay. We do have Cole J though. Nice to meet you. You didn't write how many fish you got? Oh, good question. It's not actually a question, but more of a fact. Okay, see if I can find some more room on my whiteboard here. Think I can? I doubt it. Let's get rid of this guy here. No one needs to see my name. This is nice and large. Thank goodness. I just subscribed. Love it. Nice. Right. Okay, there we go. So now the fish count is on the board. So you can see here how many fish we got so far. Owen barely wins. If you've seen my channel, you'll know Owen prevails quite a lot. I'm not going to sit here and lie, but you know, I come close every now and again. Owen's pretty good. I have to give credit to the guy. Although, here's my whiteboard. I don't know where the bass went, but I'm not happy with it. Silly to ask, but maybe can I become a mod? Well, you know what? Our 3 mods or 2 mods right now are doing quite well, so we're gonna let them have at it. But if I do need more, I will have to choose somebody else. But right now, I think we're doing good. All right, we have another question. What rod setup do you recommend to someone wanting to learn how to fish? Somewhat depends what you're trying to fish for and where you are. But any ugly stick combo can be really good. They're very strong. I like the ugly stick X2. But I also, for anybody else wondering about fishing gear, on my channel, in my channel description, I have a link to my Amazon storefront. From there, you can check out some of the fishing rods and other gear that I recommend to people. That some of which I've purchased and used. Others I just would get if I were to purchase some more. So you can check it out on their channel description. You'll see some links on there. You can check out some nice lures. Are you going to go in the boat? Perhaps, Joseph. We're going to have to see how the night progresses. Jeez. Almost fell over there. But we're going to have to see how the night progresses. But I do have a whiteboard. Right. We need to catch some fish. This is serious. This is serious. Where did they go? Where did they go? The fish have disappeared. I'm very let down. But you know what? They're gonna come back. It's just a matter of time. Right. No worries there. Like, do we think this can actually catch a fish or what? Like, what's going on here? Surely, right? Surely. Right on. All right, Joseph. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yes, I think that can catch a fish. Isaac Presley, good one. Thank you for your support there. I'm glad. I was starting to lose hope there, but I do think you're correct in that. It will catch a fish. Hope I didn't offend anyone. Uh-oh, what happened? Why might you have offended somebody? What other lures do you have? I have all kinds. I've got all kinds. I have a whole bag full of them. Whole bag full. But I've got crankbaits, I've got jerk baits, different types of soft plastics and hooks, and I mean, you name it, I probably have it with me. Cole, I voted that you would catch a fish, so don't let me down. John, I cannot let you down. Don't worry. Everybody who voted that I would catch a fish, it's all gonna pan out. I can assure you. I can assure you. You know, if we were able to find some live bait somewhere, that probably wouldn't hurt. Maybe use something else like crankbaits? Yeah. I might have to try something else. There's some small bass in here that were falling up my grub. That's kind of why I put on something a little smaller. Just hoping, you know, that something will come along and you know. But I mean, my goodness here, I don't know. I know there's bass like right up here though, that's the thing. That is the thing. Worms work good? Do. I'd like to find some. What type of rod is that? This is the Ugly Stick Dock Runner. So it's a 3-foot rod, very interesting. Since I'm just trying to catch these little bass here, I thought maybe a smaller rod would be suitable for the type of fishing I plan to do. Plus it makes the smaller fish feel a little bigger on the smaller rod, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. Well, there doesn't seem to be much going on anyway. Goodness gracious, we're gonna have to try to figure something out. Are you gonna keep the fish when you catch them? I'm not. I'm going to catch them and then show them off, and then I'm gonna chuck them right back where they came from. When I was younger, we would catch a fish, clean it, see what they're eating, and then try similar baits. That's actually that's not a bad idea. Problem is I have to catch a fish to do that. I'm also probably not going to do that, but gotta get some yard work done. Best of luck fishing. Catch you soon. Well, nice of you to stop in here. Good luck with your yard work. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. Do you ever fish with earthworms? I do. I do. I fish with earthworms every now and again. Not typical though. However, tonight would be a good time for that, I'm sure. Jeez, the water looks... Jeez. It's hard to keep your balance on the rocks. They're all uneven and stuff. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. Worst case scenario, I fall in the water. I wish you could see the area I have to step on. It's pretty sketchy. Pretty sketchy. Cast down the bank, bass love shoreline. They do. Matter of fact, I'm actually on, well, of course you can tell that I'm on shore right now, but they're out there. there. We just need time. We just need time, that's all.
Isaac and Hector think you could take your canoe out and catch fish.
Who does? Isaac and Hector think I can take the canoe out? That's doable, isn't it? It is doable. Should I? Okay, this is serious. I need everybody to pay very close attention to this question right now. This can change the landscape and trajectory of the entire live stream. This question cannot be taken lightly and must be answered seriously. Everybody, attention to the board. Whatever. We're erasing all of it because we need. You know what? Things change. I don't know what I'm doing with the board. Okay, whatever. Can everybody see what I've written down? One in the chat. One in the chat. If I should go out in the canoe. 2 in the chat. If I should not go out in the canoe and stay here on shore where I'm not catching any fish for goodness sakes and I'm upset. I'm seeing a lot of ones. 1, 1, 1. We have a 2. 1, 1, 1. A yes, a 1. They look like a beaver. 1, 1, 1, 1. Several ones. I want to say moose again. Okay, look, we've come to a conclusion. I'm leaving the whiteboard behind. This is urgent matter. We're going out in the canoe. Don't worry, the verdict is yes. Stick with it. We're going out in the canoe and we're gonna go out there and catch some bass. No need to fear, because we are here. Nice rhyme there. Canoe fishing. Check mark. So there. I'm gonna flip my camera around now. Okay, it's all good. We're back. We're back. Everyone, we're back. All right. So, well, we're just gonna take a pause, a quick step away from the scene over there, because it's, I mean, clearly something's got to give, right? Something's got to give. Check this out. Right. So that's good. Happy for everybody to be here right now. There is a slight change of plans. I'm going to talk as I show you the water, because look at this. Here's my whiteboard. So canoe fishing is a check mark. Right. Look at the lake. Who's thinking there? Who's thinking, geez, you know, it's hard standing on these rocks here. Right. So the canoe is being prepped. As of right now, though, I'm just going to have a little sit down here on this nice chair. We have a nice chair. I'm just going to sit here and we're going to have a little conversation. You need boots. I think I could benefit from a pair of boots. You know, I do have them, but I don't mind these guys here. I don't mind the sandals. You know, the sandals are pretty nice. But in any case, Hector, love the emoticons there you put in. Wyatt Lamb says hello. How are you doing? We're about to go on a kayak fishing excursion. So just bear with me here while we get everything sorted. It's a little bit of a, that's, right. So I'm just gonna have to prep my gear here for a moment. So this part of the stream is going to be a little bit of a, what would we call this? Not a disaster. OMG, cool. Socks and sandals is illegal. Illegal? Your socks will get wet. Not if I don't plunge. I hope I don't. I have steel toe work boots. I could use some of those, perhaps. Although it might weigh me down if I do happen to tumble in the lake. You know, I'd be weighed down. What do you transport your boat with? Our fishing van. We transport the canoe around on top of the fishing van. Loves the fishing van. 2010 Dodge Caravan. There we go. That's the fishing van. Is this just fishing? It is. Well, we're trying to get fishing here. We're just setting up the kayak here. We decided to canoe fish. In any case, I started on shore. We're a little change of plans though. Get boots so you not get stung by bees. Never been stung by a bee in my entire life. I don't want that day to come, but I'm not afraid. Not afraid. Francis II. It's gonna be a good time. Stick around and stay tuned. Welcome. Hey Cole, glad to see you're streaming. Good luck today. Thank you, GPS Outdoors. We're just working on getting everything together here. We're gonna set off in the canoe. Nothing offshore here, but that's okay. Wise Kennels, how are you doing? Fishing Geek, good evening to you, my friend. Welcome into the stream here. And on a boat, yo, finally got a good stream. You found a great stream. You may as well subscribe immediately. I'm actually really glad you found this stream. Must be meant to be. The sun's in my eyes, but that's okay. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Well, it's wholesome to see a guy not tweaking and just fishing in nature. That's exactly what I aim to do. Yo, did you like that Lamar Jackson edit? I did like the Lamar Jackson edit, Plague VR. I checked it out, pretty good stuff. Really interesting. That was actually the first Lamar Jackson edit I've ever seen. So it's kind of cool to see my face involved and my stream involved. So that's pretty good. I've been stung by a wasp on my ribs. It was brutal. Every time I breathe in, it hurt so bad. You don't want to be stung ever. I hope not. But you know what? I won't back down. Me versus a wasp. I'm gonna come out on top. I'm sure. I'm sure. Francis has subscribed. That is exactly what we love to see. Subscriber goal for tonight is 3,400. That's what we're trying to hit. But we'll see what happens. No worries there. Someone just said that you suck. Well, that's okay. It's all good. I don't aspire to appeal to everybody. Just the real fans I like to aspire to, you know, be here with. Dude, remember me? Jackson Buckner, I remember you. You are a subscriber. You've been in the live streams before. Very commendable. DDDS subscribed. Love that. Love that. Cole's the real goat? Am I? Am I the real goat? Thanks, Isaac. All right, just give me a moment here. I'm just gonna set this here. So I got my gear. Cole, you do not suck. You were awesome. Well, thanks, John. Thanks, John. Really appreciate that. Depends who you ask, I guess, but it's all good. Oh dear. Okay, we're just packing up before we set sail, which is good. I don't know what I'm gonna use though. What should I use? OMG Hector, we're like on a roll with dual muting. That's great. So the whiteboard's gonna stay here, which is good. You don't necessarily need that. Backpack's equipped. Okay, it's gonna be a good time here. Just give me a moment to, set this up. Okay, so I've got this rod in case we encounter some small bass. We can use this, and then bigger fish, we'll go here. Okay, we're about to load up in the canoe. Everybody just stay calm here. I can't be tipping over or anything. Just nothing of the sorts is going to occur. What do you say? Well, just not yet, though. Huh? Okay, we're good. Is this thing even set up right? Okay. Zooming across the lake with Cole J. That's it. That's what we plan to do. So let me just set this up. Oh my gosh. I think we're okay. Is everybody okay after that journey? Are we all right there? Goodness gracious. Can you try to catch a pike? Or is pike a no-go? Pike should be a go. Supposedly there are pike in here. Geez, I can't see too well from the sun, but anyway, so the whiteboard's just... Can you see the whiteboard? We're leaving the whiteboard on shore for now, which is fine. But in any case, yeah, we're gonna try to get some fish in the boat now. Some pike for John, maybe. Some bass, maybe. I've actually never fished in this lake before, and so for that reason, I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna catch here. But we're all gonna find out at the same time. Guys, let's make this stream famous. I mean, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Why is Hector talking bad about me? That can't be right. But regarding, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming across the lake. Absolutely. We are. That's the plan. Right. So, we're going to see, tell people Canada is not a state. Canada is a country. Yeah, Canada's not a state. Canada's a country, as a matter of fact. Cole J, are there any women on the boat, brother? No, there are not. Just myself and my dad in the back with a paddle. That's all we got going on. Sometimes we have Owen in the middle there, but not this time. Okay, all right. So, Isaac, it's all good. Don't worry about anything. It's all good. We're gonna be all right here. Okay. Let's put a spinner on. Spinner should do us good. Should do us good, I would think. Okay, so how many fish have you dropped so far? Interesting question, Carol. You must have been here before. I haven't dropped any, which I can say that confidently. Hey bro, I also love fishing very much, carp fishing with a feeder. I'm from Russia and today's my birthday. Let's drink some vodka. Right, Alex, happy birthday, my friend. Hope you have a good time doing whatever it is that you're doing over there in Russia. So have a good time with that. And I'm gonna get us some fish though. OMG, I'm out of peanut butter for my sandwich. This is insanity. That's a shame. That is a serious shame. I don't even know what I would do. Okay, we have 187 votes on the poll. 82% are saying yes, we're gonna catch a fish. So I can't let everybody down. I just can't let everybody down here. You know what I mean? Okay. So I've got a spinner tied on. Oh dear. Got a bit sketchy. I have a spinner tied on, which should be good for us.
What's your favorite way to cook a fish, and what is the fish?
My favorite way to cook a fish is probably just with some fish crisp there from the store. So what I like to do is this, actually. I'm gonna answer this question in length. I like to get some eggs in a bowl. Eggs in a bowl, you dip the fish in the eggs, then you dip the fish into fish crisp, then you put it in a pan with some vegetable oil or something of the sorts, and just fry that in there to a nice golden brown. Got him! No need to fear. The fish is here. Oh dear. Hooked pretty good. Look at this beauty. Look at that. W in the tap for my man. We got a rock bass in the boat here, which is really good. And so that's what's going on. Blue Monk, how are you doing? Glad you're back. You dropped a bass, a big bass a few days ago. I did. I'm glad you were there to see it. I did actually drop a pretty good one. A pretty good one. Sorry if I'm late. No worries. Welcome in here. All right, check this guy out. I'm gonna get him back in the water urgently. Okay, that's good. Okay. So there we go. Yo, I made it. Turtles is in the chat. Really glad you're here. Welcome to the journey. Anyway, serious question. Okay. If the fish swallow the hook, how do you extract it without killing the fish if that's possible? I can't see a dang thing. Very delicately. Sometimes it's just like too late, but very carefully. There's no real answer. Just, you're the most welcoming streamer ever. Thank you, Turtles. Thanks for saying so. I try to be very welcoming to all. So we got a fish in the boat. So we're gonna go ahead and end the poll with 206 votes. 82% said yes. So everybody's correct. We knew that all along though. I subscribed. Love to see that. Steven, welcome. My name is Cole J. And welcome to the adventure we have this evening. This is way better of a situation we have there. This feels more right, I think. This feels a bit better, being back in the canoe with everybody. I like this. Hey, we're about to go past my whiteboard. Dad's paddling hard. He sure is. He sure is, thank goodness. I don't know what we'd do without him. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post something in there. How do I post something in here? Am I allowed to chat myself? I suppose not. Still didn't catch anything. Michael, I caught a rock bass. How do you properly hold a brown trout? Do you lip it or hold it by the belly? I don't think you lip brown trout. I could be wrong, but I would just hold it like this. Like place it in here, you know, and just, that's just me. Of course, I could be wrong. I have the same reel, Abu Garcia Max Pro. Mine's on 13 Fishing Fate V3, and it's a left-handed combo. Nice. It is a nice combo. I brought mine as a whole set. Hey, look, there's the whiteboard. There's the whiteboard. Look at that. Anyway, Michael, we did catch one, so if you happen to miss that one, just stay tuned. Current scoreboard, 1 bass, 0 trees. Love it, John. Check this out. Bit of a beaver house going on. So, you know, we might get a tree. I told you it was a good idea. W for Cole, Isaac, Presley, Goodwin. It is a good idea. Okay, we're gonna do some good here. A lot of small fish in here. How did that rock bass get all 3 hooks like that? That's crazy. Like, come on, man. That can't be right. All right, what's going on here? Ten trees, 3 rocks, and 0 fish. I actually have a rock bass. What is going on here in the chat? What am I witnessing? Anywho, Axton, I am fishing for anything that we can get our hands on. I've got a rock bass in the boat so far on this spinner. There are pike in here and bass to be caught. I'd love to get a bass in the boat, but in any case. Bro, you have a beautiful nature there too. What city are you from? I am from, where am I from? Northern Ontario, Canada. There you go. That doesn't even answer the question even remotely. Let me just rephrase. I'm in a little town called Temiskaming Shores. About an hour and a half north of North Bay, if you know where that is. Why haven't you caught any fish? I've caught 1 so far. What kind of fish? Jeez, there's fish all over the place, but they're all so tiny. All the fish are like this big. That's the issue we're facing. What kind of fish do you catch there? I catch pike and bass, some walleye up here. What else do we got? Some rock bass. I just got a rock bass. Stuff like that. Yeah, we're doing good. Doing real good. Do you recommend bait casters? Can I only use spinning reels, but I want a bait caster, but I don't know. I would say spinning reels are very versatile. You can use spinning reels at all times. So if you're okay with what you're currently doing, I mean, you can just always stay doing that. Bait casters can be very useful if you're doing a lot of casting with heavier lures specifically. So more like big spinner baits and stuff like that. They can be really useful if you're just casting. If you're just casting and reeling, then they can be pretty useful. But spinning rods are very good for just casting lightweight stuff. What the heck? Wow, he got all 3. Nice! Look at this little guy. What a beauty. See there, pal? So he's back. That's good. Lovely, lovely fish there. So that there was a smallmouth bass. A small mouth bass. Cooper, hey, how are you doing? Jay, the celebration starts now. Fantastic. Nice catch. Thank you. Just a little rock bass, but fish 0, Cole 2, question mark? Absolutely. I am, no disrespect, honestly. You look Canadian. No disrespect there, I am Canadian. I'm glad. I'm glad, really. No way. Fish just jumped out there. I left for a bit. Did you catch anything on the kayak? I am in a canoe currently. 3.38K subscribers. I've just received news. We're almost at 3,400, which is the goal for today. Appreciate everybody who stopped in and subscribed. Welcome everybody. What was I on about? Doesn't matter. I was saying something, but I forgot. It's okay. It's fine. Dominus Gamer. How are you doing, my friend? What is going on tonight? What does Canadian even look like? I've been told I look Canadian too, but I've also gotten that I look like I'm from California. I don't know. I don't know what makes up a Canadian look. I'm not entirely sure. Really not. Perhaps it's my hat. Cole J Fishing Adventures hat. If you want to buy your own Cole J Fishing Adventures hat, go to Colejfishingadventures.ca and check it out from there. Grab your own awesome looking hat, just like I have right now. How much fish have you got? I've got 2 in the boat for tonight. A rock bass and a smallmouth. Oh boy, lots of small fish in this here lake. Lots of smish. Lots of fish in this small lake. Check out this guy. Nice. Hopefully you didn't tune in for large fish, because that we don't quite have. Have you caught a bluegill? No bluegill yet. I don't know if there are no bluegill, so we're not gonna actually get on some bluegill. but yeah, so instead of saying small fish, you can actually just say smish if you like. That'll work. Son of a gun. But yeah, 3 small fish in the boat. I'm sure they all weighed a sum of a handful of ounces anywho. What's your lure? I've got this nice spinner, which just so happened, oh, I lost the sticker on here. That's fine. Little spinner. But there you go. Where are you fishing at? Fishing a little lake called Clear Lake in Northern Ontario, Canada. Surely there's some more fish in here. Smish 0, Cole 3. Love it. So I'm at 3 fish now. How many do you reckon we're gonna get in the boat tonight? Any luck? Brandon, I've got, I forget now. 3, I just saw that. 3 fish in the boat. They've all been pretty small, but we can only go up from here, I'm sure. If I point something out, can you cast your lure right on top? Maybe. You can give it a try. I caught 11-pound bass last week. Cooper, that's a tank. Must have been a largemouth then. Had to be a largemouth. Watching from the Philippines. Fernando from the Philippines. Welcome to the live stream we have tonight. Did you ever get a very large fish? I have. I've caught large fish before. Yeah, you can check out my other YouTube videos for large fish. Click on my channel. Head over to some of the more recent videos. I've caught some tanks on there. So check those out for sure. What up? Jones Fishing, how are you doing? B1, Ola, back to you. Watching from Puerto Rico. Crazy. Unbelievable. I subbed and liked. Hope you enjoy that. I do enjoy that. Dominus Gamer, subscribe. Shout out to you for being here and subscribing. Kenny, Scotland here. Hey, Kenny from Scotland. Watching from North Carolina. I've caught a 50-pound fish. Heather, what kind of fish did you catch that was 50 pounds? I fell asleep to your videos the other night. Right on. Love to see that. Anybody who wants to check out my videos and see me catch some big fish, you can absolutely do that. If you want, you can even fall asleep to them if you like. They're, if you want to be like Trixie here, you can just leave them playing. Nothing wrong with that. Cover the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. Hopefully I made a good Lamar Jackson edit there. Goodness gracious. Not sure where the rock... Oh wait, I was supposed to do something. Can you explain the difference between rock bass and smallmouth bass? Well, rock bass are a lot smaller than smallmouth. They also have red eyes, typically. They're also thinner, for sure. And they have a whole different pattern. They have like, hopefully I catch one so I can show you the pattern, but their patterns are completely different. It was an accident. Your voice is just so relaxing. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad I have a relaxing voice. That's good. Better than having an obnoxious voice. What am I witnessing? I'd love to fish Canada. Canada's a nice place to fish. I just read that one, which is nice. If you catch a fish in the next 5 tries, I will subscribe. Grace, challenge accepted. So since I just read that now, this cast doesn't count. I'm sure we can all agree. Current scoreboard. Jeez. Current scoreboard. There we go. That's how you say that word. 3 bass, 1 Lamar Jackson edit, 0 trees. Goodness gracious. Love that. What is going on here in the chat once again? Hector, what's going on, my friend? Bass Pro Boys. No. Bass Pro Bros. That is a tough name to say, but I'm glad you're here. Jojo, hi, how are you doing? Benson's gonna subscribe. That's absolutely amazing. Benson, thank you for doing that. Welcome to the journey. But as far as Grace's comment goes, I have 5 casts, and then we'll get a subscription, I'm sure. A nice subscribe. Everybody should subscribe. If I catch a fish in the next 5 casts, anybody who's watching who isn't subscribed should subscribe urgently. So that's 1. I'm from Ontario, about 7 hours away from you. You're my favorite streamer. I would love to meet you one day if I could. That would be pretty cool. If we could get together and catch some fish, that would be a cool time. 7 hours though. If you're ever in my area, let me know. I'm already subscribed. That is a lovely thing there. That's awesome. Trixie, glad to hear everything's under control. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are doing an incredible job here. Everybody subscribed, which is just fantastic. Bass Pro Bros got your name the first time. I subscribed. Love that. Axton, I subscribed. Lovely. Grace needs to subscribe if I get some fish here in the next 4 casts. Compistola, I subbed. Compistola, shout out to you. Catch a massive bass, please. I'm going to try. They're in here, I'm sure. Chance subscribed. Shout out to Chance Palmer. Is it peaceful where you were fishing? It really is. It really is. It's fantastic. The wind really settled down, so we're pretty much like right calm here, which is awesome to see. I'm sure topwater would be pretty fun tonight too. Nice catches you've been making lately. Thank you, Dominus Gamer. I'm glad you're liking them. We got a few in here. Do you fish in the same lake every time? Actually, I've been all over the place recently. Just another fisherman. I've been all over the place. I've actually never fished this lake before in my life. Fun fact. What's up, Cole? Northwest Blessed. How are you doing? I'm doing really well myself. Catching some fish here with all my friends. Ryder is also in the chat. Welcome, Ryder. Glad to have you here. Catch anything yet? That boy, Mason. I completely forget how many fish I've caught. 3 or 4. Probably 3 fish. They're all small though, but we're only going up from there. Heather, I'm in Canada, Northern Ontario, Canada. Goodbye, I'm gonna go fishing. By the way, I've been subscribed since 500. Remember me as an OG. Turtles has been subscribed to me since I've been at 500 subscribers. That is an OG right there. Shout out to Turtles for that. I live in Florida and you should come down here and fish in salt water and do some offshore fishing and maybe we can meet up. Just another fisherman. I actually been thinking about it would be cool to go to Florida, honestly, because I've been seeing lots of cool fish caught there. I've seen snakehead caught there. Snakehead are invasive though, but there's some cool fish to be caught all around the world and I'd love to go check out some of these places. Anonymous friend, thank you for checking that out. I've been subscribed since 800. Just another fisherman, and you're here in the live stream. Isn't that incredible? We're about to catch a fish for everybody. You catching trout? I am catching bass, small bass, smallmouth bass, and some rock bass here. I just fished my spoon on the top water, didn't I? I think the top water strike is going in. Get the sun. What a nice evening. I do fishing too. Heather, what kind of fishing do you do? Cole, I'm gonna leave. Hope you catch some good quality fish. Thank you, Bass Pro Bros. Recent subscriber, Bass Pro Bros. Goodness gracious. Glad you could stop in. Ever gone fishing with your dad? He's right there. He's right back there, controlling the canoe for us. So that's a really important component of tonight's live stream. So thank goodness. I kept catfish. Nice, Heather. What will you do with the fish after you fit? All the fish actually are being let back into the water. So they're all the fish I've caught tonight are all back and swimming for now. Is your dad a better fisherman than you? I mean, I'd like to say I'm a better fisherman, but you never know. I'll be back at 8. Will you still be fishing? It's 8 o'clock for me right now. So this is confusing. What's your biggest catch? My biggest catch is probably 34.5-inch pike I got a few years ago. Note to self, y'all, don't use a Swiss Army knife to try and open a freezy. That can't be good. That can't be good. I looked up your YouTube channel to see if you're streaming right after I was done fishing, and I was. These flies are just right up in my face here. My apologies if I make some odd motions. It's just the flies. But I'm glad these flies are out of hand. You probably can't see them because they're so small, but they're still. Anyway, we're just gonna pretend that nothing happened. 7:15 for me, so at 8:45 your time, you will still be fishing. Oh, I'm sure I will be. I'm sure I will be. Looks beautiful, and you look like you're living your best life. Don't lose that energy. Steven, thank you very much for checking in. And yeah, I am having a pretty good time. Doing some fishing here in a nice lake called Clear Lake, by the way. With all my friends here. It's a good time. It's a great time. Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Perhaps I could. There, I'm glad I made a good Lamar Jackson edit there. Thank goodness for that. Just went fishing today. Probably had the best day ever. Hope you do too. Cooley. Oh, I hope that's what your name is supposed to come across as. Cooley, what made your fishing day so good today? Please let me know. But I'm going to have a good day myself. Maybe not as good as your day, but still pretty good. M. McLean, this is called Clear Lake. Clear Lake. Nice little spot here. Very nice spot. Thank you. I will tag you in it. In the Lamar Jackson edit. Love to see that. On. On. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Snagged a rock bass. Ow. Okay, so here we have a rock bass. Check out the colors on this guy. So that's what we're, this thing, something stinks. So there's the colors on the rock bass. See the nice red eye there and the patterns? Was it? Did you see my hand there at least? Goodness gracious. You should come fishing here in Franklin, Indiana. Perhaps one of these days I'll head up there. OMG, so pretty. It's nice looking fish. Hope you catch something. Good, have fun. I'm gonna catch something good. I just did actually. Okay, hold on. Pause. I'm missing some messages here. My dad has been absolutely great. My bad. I misread. My day has been absolutely great. I went with my brother to buy a motor for my mini bike. Mini bike. Nice. And also got some fish for our fish tank. Hope you have a great day and catch some fish. I'll be back at 8. Bye. Bass Pro Bros, sounds like you had a good day today. I am glad to hear that. And I'll see you at 8 o'clock, which for me it's 8:20, so. Or so. Yeah. Nice. I'm going deep sea fishing tomorrow. Cooper, what are you planning to catch tomorrow? I subbed, I'll be back. I'm making the edit. Jackson, make sure you tag me for sure and I'll go check it out. Yeah, Dominus, it's all good. We did, in fact, throw the fish back. Hector's on the case. Let's all just settle down. No need to... Oh, no. My thing come apart. That's the trouble with these cheap things. Goodness gracious. Where's your life jacket? I was about to have to... Right here. So no worries there. So we're all under control and everything. What made my fishing day so good was I caught 10 fish in the first 30 minutes and 30 fish in the whole trip. Well, that is a good day. That is, in fact, a good day. I'm convinced that fish left behind some sort of gift. In any case. What did he say? Where? No, there isn't. Oh, I have eyes. Look, there's a beaver. The beaver left, in case you were wondering. Whom? I missed him. I'm snagged bad. Where did he go? Ah, I missed the beaver. It's so unfortunate of me. I screwed that up really, really bad. Did anyone see the beaver or no? Yeah, we did. I'm surprised he didn't react more. But in any case, Dominus Gamer, let's all just settle down. There's no need to get riled up here. It's been a long time since I've seen someone wrestle a beaver. Might be a little longer of a time. Unfortunately, I did not get involved. Current scoreboard, 4 small bass, 2 Lamar Jackson edits, 1 beaver, 0 trees. Love the scoreboard update. Love the scoreboard update. Nope, but I did see your entire face in the frame. Well, Trixie, thanks for that. I did notice that as I was trying to find the beaver, I ended up taking up a large portion of the screen there. But hope that wasn't too, you know, surprising to anybody. Good Lord.
You paddle up the stream.
What? Is it far? Okay, well maybe then. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay.
You could ask the viewers when to ask people that.
That's true. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of everybody pay close attention to what I'm about to say right now. This is very important. It could change the whole trajectory and image of the entire live stream to go now and forever. Right. So, first of all, have you ever been on a cruise? I've never been on a cruise myself. Wait a minute. No, I've never been on a cruise. What am I on about? But I am in a boat, so technically I'm cruising around the... Anywho, important decision. Do I? One in the chat, if I should cross this road, and go into a different stream. Two in the chat if I should just stay here in Clear Lake and see if I can catch some more fish here. Very important. Very important. Holy crap, how many days have you been in your boat? It's Monday. I've left the boat since then. Okay, we have a 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Wow. Right. So the decision's essentially unanimous. Thanks to everybody who participated just then. Bobby. Bass Pro Bros is still in the chat. So 8 o'clock must have come pretty fast. I was told to never cross streams, but you do you. I'm just crossing the road. We're just crossing the road quick, but everybody's made their decision there. Thanks to everybody who typed in there. We're gonna go ahead and cross the road. Hopefully there's some bigger fish in there. I left and came back, I got bored. Well, I'll love to see you back. Right. How's it going? My name's Colej. My name's Colej. I got a fishing channel too. It's not going very good. What do you mean by that? I think I got outvoted because I wanted you to stay there. Oh, yeah, certainly did. Okay, let's go. Oh. How are we supposed to get in here? No way. No way we're getting in. Oh my. That is so sketchy. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm just on shore. I'll be there shortly. I'll be there shortly. There, bro. I'll just be here. I'll be there shortly. I'll be there shortly. Just a few moments now. I'm just on shore. Jeez. Everybody, how are we doing? How is everybody doing after that journey? I'm back. I am back. But it was sketchy though. It was a little bit sketchy, but we're good. Goodness gracious. I guess Colej is going to carry the boats. We're all good. He'll be here shortly. Exactly. Love the play on words. That's just a piece of art. Okay. Any advice from a pro? A pro? Am I a pro? My advice is yeah. Friggin' right. I think so. Dexter, my advice from a pro, if I'm a pro, is to I don't know. As far as what goes. What are we referring to? But anyway, we're all back. We're back in the stream. Actually, I meant like this, not like the live stream, but like the stream of water we're in. In any case, Cole, what's your PB fish? My personal best is a 34.5-inch pike. You're a pro at being you, absolutely. Everybody's a pro at being themselves. That's a good point. I thought Owen was the pro. Owen's not a pro. I am. Owen's just a guy that happens to catch a good amount of fish. Cole, you're a pro when it comes to fishing. Well, thank you, Isaac. Pressed a good one. I like to say that I'm not bad. Of course, we're gonna have to see. I'm hopefully gonna catch some good ones here soon. Cooper said, "Hey, Cooper, how is it going? You're doing good though, I'm sure." Cooper, I think we're gonna catch some good fish here today. We're in a different. Are we in? What lake is this now?
We're out to Pretty Lake.
We're going out to a lake called Pretty Lake. So we're gonna see if its name stands up to what it says it is. I wonder where's Charlie. I don't know where Charlie is. Not bad. I look up to you, brother. Thank you, Ryder. Love to hear that. I'm glad we can hang out together. Owen could be a pro if he wore Hawaiian shirts. That is correct, Tim27. Maybe Owen would be more of a pro if he wore some better shirts. Oh, we're hung up on a tree. Come on, guys. We need at least 200 likes. Smash the like button. Absolutely. Yeah, Pretty Lake. Sounds gorgeous. It does. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see this lake with all of you. We're going to see. Icon is in the chat. How's it going, Icon? Don't get bitten. I'll try my best. Where are the Hawaiians set again? One of these days, one of these live streams, I'll just be wearing a Hawaiian set. So we're going to be good. Okay, let's see if there's some fish up here. Quite shallow here. How long of a canoe ride do we have ahead of us? Okay, nice. Good, how are you? Icon? I'm doing very well myself. Very well. I've been catching bass, some small ones. But, yeah, we're going to do good. LTW, hi Cole, I think you're awesome. Well, thank you, LTW. Welcome back. I know you were here in the last stream, and now you are back. Hopefully you're the good luck I need here. Not that I've been having bad luck. You know, I've caught fish. They haven't been big. But that's okay. It's all good. You must add a Hawaiian set in the giveaway. I don't know. I don't know. You should introduce a fish cam underwater. That would be interesting. However, slightly difficult, I would think. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're here. We have arrived. We've arrived into Pretty Lake. Make Hawaiian Cole J merch. Oh my God. Imagine that. Perhaps. Oh, fly right in my eye. Fly right in my eye. Oh, there's something rather. First cast, we just got a bite, so I see you got the usual moderators. We do. We got the nice moderators in here tonight. Cool, you should jump in to cool down. I'm pretty cool. And make Owen wear it. Owen would love that, I'm sure. When did you first start YouTube? I first started, I guess, quite a while ago. I made my first video for a school project. That was on. Little pike guy. We need this for John. John, are you still there? Ah! John is here. John, you're gonna love what we caught here, my friend. My friend John. John, bear with me one moment. One moment. Just bear with me here, John, and everybody else. Hey, dude, where are we fishing tonight? I'm on a little lake called Pretty Lake. I just came from a lake called Clear Lake, and now I'm on a lake called Pretty Lake. I've just repeated myself several times, but the point is, I'm on a lake called Pretty Lake in Northern Ontario, Canada. Right. I made the Lamar Jackson edit. Nice. Okay, John, this here is a pike, okay? And I finally caught one live for John. Look at this nice fish. We're gonna get him back in the water and swim in there. Right, so there he goes. I think that's a chain pickerel. There are no chain pickerel here, just pike. It was an early upgrade. We just upgraded, we did. The other lake is called Clear Lake. Correct. That's the first pike I've ever seen live. Thank you, you made my night. John, I'm so glad you were able to see that live. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, because I'll tell you what, John, it's been far too long. Far too long. On. On. The fish are on in Pretty Lake, everybody. John. Wow, what a net. What a save. Okay, so we got another fish in the boat. The fish are just on tonight. They're not big, but we don't need that. Hey, Cole. Yo, Cole, can you grab the camera for another Lamar Jackson edit? I've grabbed the camera several times, and I'm going to do it again now. Are you ready? I'll at you in my channel. Hopefully, that makes another Lamar Jackson edit. Pretty Lake is living up to its name. It is. Oh, a fish just jumped right over there. It's going to be a good time here in Pretty Lake. Everybody subscribe urgently. Everybody like the live stream urgently. For it's going to be a good time. Right. Is this bigger? Did you see that? Did you see him come across? Tell me you saw that. Somebody. Dang. Hopefully you saw that one go by.
I think I blacked my lip a little bit.
You did. It's not with me.
Probably at least a minute.
No, it wasn't. It's just not with me. Ah! Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I saw that. Thank goodness, John. You know what? He come and gone pretty quick, but anyways, I blinked and only saw a blur. I only saw a blur too, so we're kind of in the same situation. What type of fish was that? John, that was yet another pike. Does Pretty Lake have pretty fish? It does, so far. So far. On with a good one. It's a small pike, but we're gonna get him in here yet again. Yes. Another pike in the boat. Hopefully I can grab this one a little better. What are you doing? Says Hayden. Hayden, I'm catching pike tonight without Owen. Dad, you're
Oh, good.
all good. Have you been bitten? Have you been bitten?
Do you have a better third party?
Do you not take your own fish off? It might look, yeah, no, you know what? My dad's very happy to assist with getting the pike off. And so I can just chat here with everybody. Yeah, I just want to hold him first. Okay, here we go. Look at this nice pike. That's good. Cole, thanks for the camera grab. It's perfect, and I'll make the edit for you. Nice. Look at this nice fish. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna get him back. There he goes. Nice.
Thanks to all those people that voted for one.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who voted that number 1 earlier, and that we should, in fact, first of all, come out in the canoe, and also come over to this lake, because Pretty Lake has been pretty darn good. Great pattern on that fish. Great pattern for sure. It's awesome. Okay. All right. Let's get some more. There's more where that guy came from, I'm sure. What a time to be out here. What time do you plan on fishing until? That's a good question.
Maybe another 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably another 20 minutes or so before it gets too dark and the bugs don't. We don't want the bugs to come out too quickly. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you using live or fake bait? I'm using a spinner. In fact, check it out here. It's a spinner and it's lovely. Won't you cook those for food? Just catch and release for me tonight, yeah. Just so I can hang out with my friends here, who should all be subscribed. And then, yeah, then I can just show them and throw them back. Nice bait caster, thank you. It's not a bad one. This is the Abu Garcia Max Pro. Catch and release is the best thing to do. It's pretty fun, you know, because I mean, sometimes the fish fry is nice, but for the most part, though, I really do enjoy just catch and release. Very easy to do. What is your biggest bass? I got a 5-pound smallmouth is my biggest for now. What's everybody's biggest bass in here, though? If you've caught bass, what's your biggest? I want to hear some personal bests. Why don't you give them a kiss for good luck? I know, I never believed in that myself. I thought, you know what? My good luck is everybody here in the chat. That's my good luck. 5-pounder, 6-pounder, 11-pound bass. That's a tank. 6-pounder, good one. Right on. Good stuff. The size of my foot, right on. Not big at all. 7.5. He's on. He come off. He come off. Just a little pike there, but he come off. Nice trees in here, John. We have to be careful. No, I saw Cole catch a 12-pound bass, but the camera must have missed it. Only I saw. Yeah, Tim, we're on the same page there. Must be the case. Current scoreboard. 4 small bass, 3 pike, 1 beaver, 0 trees, and I forgot how many Lamar Jackson edits there have been. Heavy on the Lamar Jackson edits. Possibly just as many bass as Lamar Jackson edits. Hector is the best. Hector's pretty good. Hector's pretty darn good. Surely there's some more pike in here. Surely. Use a small crankbait. Trust. That could. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm sure that could do good. I might switch off of this spinnerbait. Not spinnerbait. This spinner I have, which is doing good for catching small fish, but. Is Owen with you? He is not. Still at home. Hayden. Right on. Oh my, that was really crazy. What the heck was that? That was crazy. Another pike in the boat. Another pike. Do we have my measuring board? No.
Yeah.
What? Where? Oh my God. We're gonna start measuring some of these fish. Because who's interested to know how large these fish are? I am. Have here my extendable bump board. I don't think we're gonna need to extend it just yet. How big are we thinking this fish is? In inches. I'll tell you. Measurements. I love measuring animals. Nice to see the stats of an area's wildlife. It is actually pretty fantastic. 15, 12, 10, 14. Really close though. OMG, it's Elon again. Oh boy, Matthew. Oh boy. I'll just go ahead and say, you're my favorite YouTuber, The Boys Outside. Thank you very much for saying that. I'm glad you could make it in here tonight. So, in any case, that pike there was, in fact, 13 inches in length. 13 inches in length. And so, that's what we got. So we're gonna see if the next fish can beat that. That'd be awesome. Hayden just followed. Love that, Hayden. Hunting Busters is back. Welcome back, my friend. Glad to have you back. Yo, Cole, I posted the edit just now. I tagged you in the title. Hope you like it. Bass Pro Bros. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out as soon as the stream is concluded. I'll go in there and leave you a comment, but I'm sure it's fantastic. Well, I was gonna say 13, but it autocorrected to 12, and I just left it. I don't know whether or not I should believe that, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Why not? Nice job, thank you. I think the next one's gonna be a little bigger than that. We're gonna have to see though. We're gonna have to see. I subscribed, you're so nice. The Boys Outside, thank you very much for being subscribed. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, my friend. I try to be nice, you know, I try to. Do you remember me? I do remember you. You were, you just subscribed earlier. Hunting Busters, that is. My real channel name is Fishing and Making Car Edits. So remember that. Sorry about the long name. No, you're all good. I'll try to remember. If I'm tagged though, it'll come. I'll get a notification. As long as you put at Colejfishing Adventures in your description or title, I'll get. But Fishing and Making Car Edits. Okay, I'll keep that in my mind there. That way I can check it out. Fishing Allen says I will subscribe. Well, isn't that just lovely? Love to have you on board here. Love to have you on board. Cole, you're the Pike King. I'm something of the Pike King myself. I am. Didn't you switch to a stream? I was just in a stream for the moment, and then we got out into Pretty Lake, it's called. I loved your last live. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was the one where I was catching perch there, and I saw the moose, right? Did you see the moose? Not this stream, the last stream, of course. Favorite YouTuber? Thank you, Outdoor Boy 1320. Outdoor Boy, did you go live today? Or are you gonna go live? I remember you saying you maybe were going to. What are we fishing? What are you fishing in? I'm fishing in a canoe currently. Have you got anything yet, like a bass? I've got, what do we call that? Rock bass, smallmouth, and pike, a few Lamar Jackson edits, and we saw a beaver. 3.42K subscribers. So we've hit the goal. We've actually crushed the goal of 3,400. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed and helped me hit that goal. That is incredible. Love that. Saw a beaver. Yeah, we did. Sure did. I don't know if you saw a beaver because I was trying to point the screen over and you know it wasn't good. It didn't work out. But it's all good. Catch anything? We've got, actually John, I'm sure John knows more than I do. But we got some bass, we got some pike in here. We're doing good. We're doing quite well on this fine evening. Have you caught a catfish yet? No catfish. No catfish. But in any case, what will your new subscriber goal be? 3,500. 3,500 is now the new goal, so we just need 80 more. I say just 80 more, 80, but 80 more subscribers, and we will get to 3,500, which will be the next goal. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But also, I'd like to update everybody currently watching. Now is actually the best time to subscribe it's ever been before. I'm doing a giveaway very, very soon. I've purchased, there we go. I've purchased some, oh, it's a bigger one. Oh, whoa. Geez, these pike are fighting really hard tonight. But anyway, what was I saying? What was I going on about for? I don't remember. See, Dad, it's not as easy as it looks. There. Goodness gracious, you can't pick them on the damn floor. I'll tell you what. Look at this. Oh, look at this nice one. Ah! He come off. He come off.
I'd recommend that lip thing.
he come off. All good. No, but you hold the pike through the gills. You know what? I didn't quite get a grip there. It's fine though. It's everything's fine. You were just 1,500 subs. Holy, you've grown. It's been crazy. The amount of new subscribers we've gained ever since I started these live streams has been absolutely incredible, and I'm really thankful to everybody who's popped in the live streams and subscribed and been watching. Shout out to the moderators for being here as well, and everybody who stopped in and said hi. Really appreciate all of you, and yeah, I love it. It's been awesome. But yeah, okay, I was talking about the giveaway and to subscribe. That's right. Thank you, RT Fishing, for reminding me. I kind of go off track, but in any case, yes, I was yammering on about how this is actually the best time to subscribe to Colejfishing Adventures ever in the history of the entire channel, because now I forget. Yes, that's right. I ordered some hats for a giveaway. Giveaway coming very soon. I just ordered some Colejfishing Adventures hats. I'm going to throw in the giveaway. And I'm also going to go out and buy some fishing gear for the live stream. I'm so all over the map. I'm going to buy some gear to throw in the giveaway, as well as one of these hats. And whoever wins the giveaway is going to get all the stuff, as that's how giveaways work. So anyway, great time to subscribe immediately, because that video will be going up on the channel very shortly, and you'll get an update for that as to how to enter and how to win. That's what I'll say there. Enough said, I'm sure. Goodness gracious. Right. Also, I've just released, for the first time, Colejfishing Adventures hats, shirts, and sweatshirts. Okay?
Look at this guy. Man of Colej Fishing.
What? Hey, someone just changed their name to Fan of Colej Fishing. Love the shirt, like the palm tree beach shirt. That was a good shirt. It'll come back, it'll make an appearance. That's pretty cool. It doesn't let me live stream. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cole, I checked my channel and it's posted you were tagged in the comments. Oh, in the comments, okay, that'll work. That should work. I think anyway. We need a signed Hawaiian set. I'm glad you're all enjoying the signed Hawaiian set. But anyway, yes. So, I'm going to ask my mom for some money just so I can buy a hat. Got some embroidery project to do. Mother mod in the house. Love how I've nicknamed myself that now. That's awesome. What gear? RT Fishing. On my, I guess I can't type in the chat. I don't know why can't I type in the chat? Everybody else can. Anywho, the point is, on my website, this is important. on my website, Colejfishingadventures.ca. Go check that out. There's different shirts, hats, and hoodies that are available now for the first time ever. Grab one, and you can look like me. Don't mind the hair, of course. It's out of control, I understand. But you can have yourself a hat just like this. There you go. Trixie's got it in the comments. Colejfishingadventures.ca. Brand new website with brand new gear, live as of yesterday and today.
Another day a little bit farther upstream.
Correct. We'll have to. Wait. I'll have to cut through there. Nice. But yeah, so there you go. I'm sorry, I gotta go make some fishing lures, but if you're still on after, I'll join. Okay, sounds good. I'll probably be on for a little while longer. Just get these last bites here before I get bit by mosquitoes, is what I'm talking about. Cool, I meant I put it in the title, not the comments. Okay, great. So if it's in the title, I'll for sure get it. As long as you tag me the correct way at Colej Fishing Adventures. But I didn't see a notification, which is why I'm kind of, it's weird, but I'm sure I'll find it. I won't look like you. I don't have that nice hair. Oh, Hector. My hair is... It's, you know what? I'm glad I have a hat. I'm glad I have a nice... On! He come off. He come off. But I'm glad I have a nice Colej Fishing Adventures hat. He's on. That I can cover up my hair with. Not that my hair is atrocious, but it's been better. We're just gonna go off of the topic of my hair, but 198 likes on the stream. 2 more, we are at 200. That's how that works, but pretty awesome stuff there. Lovely and fluffy, not bad at all. Thank you, Trixie, for that. I'm glad it's not too horrendous, but in any case, Hector, you'll look great. Hector will look great. Everybody who wears one of these hats is gonna look fantastic regardless. That's just the way that it works. That's the magic of one of these hats here. Makes you look fantastic on the website now. What I meant by leave is that I can't really type a chat and I won't be able to look at my screen as well, but you're still on there. Okay, perfect. So you're just gonna be just watching from a distance then. That's awesome. Yep, gonna get one, I swear it. Nice, Trixie, if you do, and it arrives, you can, you're in the Discord too, so you can always post a picture or let me know how you're doing with it, everything. Do you watch Kendall Gray? I have watched Kendall Gray in the past, but not for a long time. Not for a long time. Awesome. Can you send pictures on the chat? Can I or can Trixie? I live pretty close to Gray. All right, on. 207 likes. Nice. 207 likes. Everybody is so incredible, it seems. Let's see if I can, in fact, do this. Come on, bro. So here's a nice pike here. Look at this nice guy here. Gonna get him back. There he goes. How big? It's backwards. What's backwards? I'm gonna wait till after the giveaway just in case. Absolutely, that's a good idea. You know what? That's a great idea. I'm gonna go out very soon and get some stuff for the giveaway and get this going. It's been a long time in the making because it takes a long time to get these custom hats in sometimes. So it was taking a bit to get the giveaway going, but now that we got the hats in, all I have to do is get the gear and I will post a video. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, before you, that's true, before you go and get out and get a hat, you know, stay tuned for the giveaway. But you can't be part of the giveaway unless you subscribe, so. What's that? That's true, I guess. If you use your camera, if you use your back camera, it should work. My back camera? Oh, my hat's backwards. Oh. It's backwards to you guys, isn't it? That's okay. That's okay. You can head over to my website and check them out from there with the right view. In any case, I am getting your hat. Hayden, are you in fact getting the hat? I highly recommend it. Look how amazing it is. Hayden, you're gonna look amazing in one of these hats. What did I miss? I missed something. I missed the chat that I wanted to. How do I get to the Discord? Isaac, Presley, Goodwin. How do you get to Discord? Great question. Right. On my YouTube channel, my channel description, you're on my YouTube channel, right? And you go there, you'll see a link called the Real Insiders Network on my Discord. So you just have to go in there, click that link and fill out the process. But it's on my channel description under the links. Try your back camera, it should work. I can't really do that very easily because my phone is on a pole connected to the end of it. So it wouldn't be very easy to do that. Maddie Smith, a fish just jumped behind you. Did it really? It's very possible. Well, thanks, Dominique, for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. It works, I think. I think it does, because earlier I was on the whiteboard, right? If you were around for the whiteboard days, I started the stream on shore with a whiteboard, and we had to flip the camera around so you could read what I was writing on the thing. And anyway, we're back in the canoe. Hector, I'm right there with you. I don't know what that was, but it's all good. It's no worries, no worries. It's nothing. It's not like some of the comments we get in here, isn't that right? But it's all good. The Gun Master. I gotta go. Have a good rest of your day. You too. Thank you for checking in to the journey. Hope you're subscribed so I can see you in the next one. But I'll be seeing you around, my friend. Peace out. Have a good night. And there you go. I'm waiting on my paycheck. Right on. Well, you know where to find everything at Colejfishingadventures.ca. Pretty cool stuff there. My phone slipped back. I thought you were on shore. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's interesting. That's funny. So did you go back to the whiteboard? That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. While I was making those lures, I actually need to hook you up with some. Absolutely. Birch and bullet. If you would like to send... Wait, hold on. Birch and bullet. This is serious. Do you sell these lures or do you just make them? Because if you have some sort of store that you sell them on, I'd be very happy to shout out your store name. But if not, if you want to hook me up with some, for sure, I would love to use them. I'd love to shout you out while I'm using them. I think that's awesome. On. But no, I'd love to use some of your lures for sure. No jumping in the water. Requests, please. Uh-oh, we're not doing good here. No chance I can. See, this is where we need Owen, eh? Goodness gracious, we're just dealing with something here. There you go. Oh! So now you know. Now you see. We got a nice fish here. Look at this. Yo, Owen Campbell's in the chat. Owen, look at this tank. He come off. We'll let him go. So there he goes. Thank God Cole didn't see my message. What happened, Trixie? What did you put in the chat, Trixie? In any case, we have a nice pike there, probably about 38 inches in length. Owen, he's catching pike without you. He's a pro now. I've always been a pro. I'll always be a pro. Owen can challenge me to any fishing challenge in the whole history of fishing challenges, and I will win. Why is it morning? It's actually night in the US. It's actually night here as well. It's 9:03. 9:03 p.m. nighttime hours. Owen, you're a jinx. Must be. Jump in the water for $1,000. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna be perfectly good here on shore. Actually, I'm not.
500 before.
What's that?
500 before, 500 after.
Yeah, here you go. 500 before and 500 after. We'll do that. That's a good idea. Okay. Right. Current scoreboard. Lucky 7 pike. Nice. 4 small bass, 1 beaver, 0 trees. 0 trees. John, you must be happy with that. How many times are you gonna do that? The fish slipping in the water. As many times as it takes. I don't know. You know what? It's with those small fish, I'm not like super concerned about like. Anyway, yeah, I'm just bad. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna drop the fish a bunch more probably, but it's all good. What does that say? Look like a raccoon? Is that the case? I tried to join Discord. What happened, Isaac Presley? Good one. What happened with the Discord? Just said something about me complimenting you when I first joined your streams before I knew I was 6 months older than you and I had power. Power took my confidence away. Right on. Well, you know what? I'm glad you're here to keep an eye on some of these commenters, you know, because you never know what we're going to get around here. But glad to have you on board. You should come to Florida to fish. There's some flies. It's all good, though. Florida sounds fun. I've said this before. I think Florida would be a cool place to fish. And one of these days, you never know. Perhaps I may. I am back. Kelly, welcome. Just Another Fisherman is back. Welcome back. What state are you in? I am in Canada. Trixie knows. I said I did not have a valid email when I put my real email in. Oh, that's no good. So maybe you have to sign up or something. Wish I could see the screen, but that's a bomb to cast. What are you fishing? What am I fishing? I'm fishing for pike currently, I believe. What's up from Oklahoma? Mikey, and then followed by a series of 7s. What is up from me? I'm just catching some pike here in my canoe with all of my friends. But how are you doing, Mikey? How are things over in Oklahoma? Hayden says I'm so bored. That's really too bad. Maybe you could have a snack. There's an idea. I'm just solving problems all over the map here, aren't I? My favorite bait, though, I'm not too sure. I like all kinds of baits, you know what I'm saying? I like topwater's fun because it's like, you know, very interesting. But I use all kinds of things. Hard to decide. It's me, Turtles. I'm back. Turtles is back. Turtles, I'm glad you're here. We're getting some pike in the boat. 20% battery, which is obviously tons. Owen, 11 in total, I think, maybe 13. Yeah, probably the higher one. I've got lots of fish in the boat. Good day. Cole, how do I become a moderator? Well, right now I don't think I'm on the search for any new moderators. Trixie, Hector, and Charlie have been doing good. Charlie hasn't been in the chat tonight, but Hector and Trixie have been doing fantastic. So I think I'm okay for now. But if anybody resigns, which I seriously hope not, or if things get too out of control or something changes, I'll be just looking for people that have been engaging in the chats and always showing positivity and stuff. Like before Trixie became a moderator, she was basically doing the best job as a viewer to moderate the chat. So in any case, same with Hector. Hector was showing some positivity as well all the time, always in the chats and stuff. So anyway, that's how you're going to become a moderator. But as of right now, though, we are okay. Looks to your right. looks to your right, bro. You're casting in the wrong direction. Am I? Well, see, the camera's flipped, eh? And so this is my right, and this is my left. So for everybody watching, this is my right, and this is my left. Very weird.
They want you to cast the chair,
I am casting. I've been. Is that where I'm supposed to go?
so you can see it.
Just started watching. Justin just started watching. Welcome, Justin. I am catching pike. I am fishing. I'm fishing for pike. Yeah, specifically. And this lake is called Pretty Lake. It's been a nice spot. It's been a nice spot. But in any case, Scruffy YT, of course I remember you. Of course I do. For goodness sakes, you've been in and out of the chats all the time. I have that bait caster. You have this one, the Abu Garcia Max Pro. You know, a lot of people do. It's a nice rod. I like it.
Should you cast something like a
No. Should be good. It's pretty shallow in here, really. Plus, I'm sure the fish can see it from where they are. Pretty clear water. Any alligators? No alligators where I'm from. None at all. Love you, Cole. Isaac pressed a good one. Thanks for saying so. Glad you're here. What do we have here? Johns Hopkins. We share the same last name, my friend. Just thought I'd put that out there. What do you do about mosquitoes? I just get bit. I just get bit when the mosquitoes come out. Yeah, I'm practically done for. But anyway. Hey man, can you give a shout out? Gabe Owners. Shout out. Have you heard of a YouTuber called... No, I haven't. I haven't, actually, as a matter of fact. You're making me laugh. That's good. I'm glad you're not bored anymore. How are you always streaming? I stream quite often because I find it very fun myself. So that's pretty much all I'll say there. But yeah, you know, every evening well, not every evening, but I like to come out and do that. But I'm coming back every live, first of all. Scruffy YT, thanks for coming back to every live stream. Really appreciate that. I hate mosquitoes the most thing in the world. Yeah, mosquitoes are tough, you know, especially for me, because I don't have bug spray. I don't have any kind of bug spray or anything like that, so I just get viciously attacked. What kind of phone do I have? I have the... Just pause for the moment here. I'm getting bit here already. We're gonna have to start making tracks here. What am I on about? What was I just saying? Okay, yeah, my phone. I don't even know. iPhone 13 Pro Max?
Yes.
Nice. What lure are you using for those pike? Just give me one moment to reel it in here. That was a close call. Check this out. Nice spinner. So that's what we have right there. Almost at 250 likes. Sure are, 25 away. Hate when I catch a pike and the pike slime gets on the boat and these super aggressive flies that just bite the absolute worst and they're immune to bug spray. Yeah, I've been there. Eli the fisherman. It's been a while since you've been in the chat. I'm glad to see you back. I haven't seen you back in here since the last time you were out doing push-ups, I'm pretty sure. Nice. What if... Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Hopefully that helped. Hayden is so tired. Hayden, if you're too tired, you know, maybe you should catch some sleep there. Yeah, there you go. I don't have enough subs to stream. I'll tell you what, just keep on uploading videos and this and that. And before you know it, you'll have enough to stream, and then you can hang out with all your friends like I am. Too much trolls, Hector. Hector, you're working a full-time job here, aren't you? But I really appreciate that, Hector, because without you, we might be in some trouble. I'm serious. Golly. Everything's crazy around here. Everything's crazy. Oh my gosh. I just forgot we have to go and get the whiteboard still. I'm done for. Mosquitoes are coming out and I'm done for. Not good. I added the link on my live, on my story. Hopefully people watch. Also, you don't let people tag you on Insta, so I couldn't tag you. What? That's a shame. I'll have to change that setting, but I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Too bad I couldn't be tagged. Dang. Dang. Yo, did you see what I said a little bit upward about the lure you were asking? Oh, Birch and Bullet. How long ago did you? I'm scrolling up, but I can't see the. I must have missed it. You know what? I really want to hear about this though. Okay, Birch and Bullet. If you'd like to. Can you send emails? If you it might be easier if you just send me an email at colejfishing14@gmail.com. If that's easier. If not, I mean, you can always just throw it in here again and I'll really pay attention to it, but it might be easier if you have if you can email. How's your day been going so far? Very well. You know, it's been exceptionally well for me. I've got some pike in the boat, I've got some bass in the boat, some rock bass even. My friends are chatting with me. Great day. Great day. I'll be throwing frogs right now. Frogs would be pretty good. It's really shallow right in here because we're just heading out. I still have to go get the whiteboard though. There, we're clear. Okay, I do not quite have a site, but people want to check it out. So this camera's shaking, that's why I can't read it too well. Okay, I do not quite have a site, but people want to check it out. I have YouTube and then more stuff. People figure out when I start selling more places. Okay, that's cool. If you do want to, if you're interested in sending me some baits to try, and if you can send me an email at colejfishing14@gmail.com. So if you we can chat through there, and I'll definitely shout out your socials, your YouTube and other places. Just let me know. But that'd be awesome. It'd be really cool. Why aren't you wearing a set? Says Owen Campbell. My set's in the wash. It's never come out of the what do you call it there? The washing machine or the this and that, eh? It's probably still, anyway. Owen, he really does need to be wearing a set. I'm glad we loved the Hawaiian set. It will make a return. Yo, I caught my PB bass the other day. Eli the Fisherman, what's your new PB? Oh, so you're now a fan of the sets, Owen. Switching it up, I see. Yeah, Owen started off as a strong, I don't know if hater's the right word of the sets, but he's really come around, hasn't he? So now Owen's a fan of the set. 3 pound, nice fish, Eli. Nice, new PB for Eli. Love that. Cole, I put your channel name in the video a second time. Okay, that should be good. I can't wait to stop in and see that. It's me again, hi Cole. Quit with a bow. Quit with a bow is back. How are you doing on this fine evening? Looks so chill. It is pretty chill. So just bear with me here a moment. I just have to drag the canoe back over this road quick. So just hang in there. I'll be back. I'll be back. Yep, good. Love to hear it. I'll be back. Oh. How are you getting out? You're gonna walk up? No, you can walk up, can't you? You might feature yourself though. just shortly. I'll be back shortly. Oh boy. Whew. Wow. Okay. Is everybody all right? How are we doing after that? Jesus. Sit down, why don't you? Okay. Well, I don't know how you're doing there where you're watching from, but I almost fell overboard. Right. Shortly again, you know it. Welcome back. Nice. I'm going fishing tomorrow for largemouth. Eli, I hope you break another personal best. Hashtag mercy for the camera. Yeah, the camera's been struggling. How you doing? James, I'm doing very well. I'm back in Clear Lake again. We have to go back and get the board. Anybody who knows about the board that your dad is trying to tip you overboard. Yeah, something, you know. I do only have 12% battery. What state are you fishing in? I am in Canada, Northern Ontario of Canada, in fact. My dad's friends are coming from Texas, and we're going fishing with them tomorrow. Nice, quit with a bow. Nice to see that. What are you going fishing for tomorrow? Can I be a mod, please? I'm actually not on the lookout for any new moderators right now. Our current mods are doing a great job. That was so funny. Yeah, it was almost bad actually, but we're good now. Oh well, sorry, LOL. No worries, James. You have no idea how many people come in here and ask what state I'm from, and I always have to explain myself that I am from Canada. But yeah. What are you doing, bro? I am fishing in a lake here for some pike or bass. Is what I'm doing. Out of a canoe, fishing out of a canoe in Northern Ontario, Canada. How's the weather? Becca, the weather is actually very, very nice for right now. Canada is awesome. I've always wanted to go fishing there. Yeah, it is very awesome. It's really awesome. It's really something. Truly, it's spectacular up here. Mosquitoes are starting to. But anyway, 400 XP, right on. New record. Right. I've caught some pike in Wisconsin. Pike are fun to catch. There's all kinds of pike where I'm from. Lots of bass too, lots of smallmouth over in this area. Some walleye as well. They got perch up here. Stuff like that, but yeah. Why can't I donate money? There's no donations set up on through YouTube. If anybody's interested in donating, so I've had this comment lots before, I've set up, there's a thing in the description of this shorts video. It's not a shorts video. There's a link in the description of this live stream. It's all you have to do is go to, it's called buymeacoffee.com/ColeJ. And if you want to donate through there, you are able to. I just set it up since a lot of people were asking. Any donations made through there will go directly back into the channel and the community of lovely people here. So anybody who wants to do that, it's just buymeacoffee.com/ColeJ. Of course, no need to do that, but if you're interested in that, then there you go. Okay, I'll try finding it because I want to give you 50 bucks. $50. That's incredible. But yeah, I mean, if you want to, it's available for anybody who wants to check in. But yeah, all donations once again go right back into the channel, which helps me bring these live streams to everybody, and helps me with anything I need to to help bring content to the channel and chat with everybody here, because I love doing that. So can I have a shout out? So please, I'm trying to start live streaming. Scruffy YT, shout out to him. He's starting, he's trying to start, they're trying to start live streaming. So there you go. Damn, you could buy 2 hats with that. You could. You could. Cole, I'm still number 2 fan. John is still number 2. That's awesome. I got some winnings of fishing tournament. I got $150. You won a tournament. That's right, eh? She did win a tournament. That's awesome. That's really awesome. What kind of tournament was it? You might have told me, but I might have forget. But I remember you won a tournament though. I want to see your fish. I caught a bunch of fish earlier. We'll see, maybe there's some fish now that we're close to the shore. Owen Campbell, what's your biggest bass? Owen loves asking that question. My bass is about a 5-pound smallmouth. That's just a rough estimate though. I didn't have a scale with me. Did you leave the tree behind? Yeah. That sucks. I wanted to see him take it with him. Yeah, bass tournament. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. I'd love to fish a bass tournament myself, and one of these days, but pretty cool. Jump in the water for 200. That's, I mean, you'll have to, yeah. If you donate the 200 up front, I will jump in the water. We'll say that. Okay, so there you go. Anybody wants to donate to make me jump in, donations first, then I jump in. I'm a very honorable individual. I would not lie there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this nice thing. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Right. Oh. Yeah. Where can I put this thing? Right, I'm back. We got the board. We got the board. Bro, you're out there on live all day. I've been live for almost 3 hours now tonight. But yeah, we've been good. What lake? I'm on Clear Lake right now. No jumping in the water request. I mean, if people are gonna donate $200 to make me jump in the water, that's fine. What's up with the board, says Owen Campbell. Well, the board, I started out this stream with a whiteboard. I was thinking maybe it would work out. I could write some things on the whiteboard periodically, but everything was switched over, and anyways, it just didn't work out. But the board is still with us here. Owen, you missed his amazing filming skill. I had some filming skill, or if you want to call it skill, or issues, whichever one works for me. Hayden's going to bed. Hayden, nice to see you here. What's up? Oh, Levi. Where do you buy your fishing poles and your fishing lures at? Well, Levi, I'm glad you asked. So I buy a lot of them from, well, I buy some stuff from Amazon. I buy some stuff from local tackle shops around here. But if you want to see what kind of gear I recommend for people, you can check out a link on my YouTube channel description. It's for my Amazon storefront. You can go in there and check out some of the gear that I've listed on there that I recommend. So you can hop on there, check out some of the rods or other gear or lures that I recommend to people because I've used them and I know they work, and other things that I just know that would be good for people like you. So if you want to go there, check out my channel description, and check out some of the gear that I recommend for sure. Almost at 250. Come on, people, hit that like and subscribe button. Love that from Hector. The bugs are coming out here. I gotta go. Sorry, bye. Quit with a bow. Thanks for stopping in. Glad you're able to be here for a little while, and I'll see you in the next one. Do not jump in the water, please. I do not want you to get hurt. I'll be all right, Isaac. Don't worry. I'm not going to jump in or anything. I don't think. Unless I fall in, but in any case. It's going to be good. I got to go by the Party Coconut Squad. Peace out, my friend. Yep, see you in the next one. Awesome. Love that. I will quit with a bow. Have a good night. Okay, thank you. No problem, Levi. Hope you find what you're looking for. I really do. Hi, I'm here. Gilla King is back. Welcome back. Will you be on live tomorrow? I haven't decided yet. But if I do, I will post it on my channel, so you'll see ahead of time. So make sure you're subscribed if you're interested in seeing any more of these live streams or any more of my videos, or just want to support the channel, whichever one works. But there you go, tan line on right arm. So that must be this one, because this is my left in real life, but everything's flipped, eh? Yeah, pretty bad tan line for sure, no doubt, no doubt. Are you done catching fish? Well, we're just going across the lake, so my spinner's not gonna have any real luck. We just went back to collect my whiteboard that I started off with. But yeah, nice place, pretty lake. Unless you're talking, interesting. Brian, if you're talking about, if you're just calling it a pretty lake in general, that's good, it is. But if you think, I don't even know how to address that. We were just in a lake called Pretty Lake, and now we're in a lake called Clear Lake, but Clear Lake is also a pretty lake. We're just gonna call it there. OMG, you need to even out your color. Yeah, I know, it's bad. It's bad. It's like, it's just white and red. Terrible, really. Jerry, how are you doing? Levi said hi. Nice to see you, Levi. I just followed you. I think you already typed that. I'm glad you followed me again. I just got home from fishing. Who's this? Josh Allen. How did you do? What's up, my guy? I'm doing pretty good. Mosquitoes are starting to come out now, though. So I'm trying to just, you know, stick with it. But I'm glad you're able to see. Can I watch this video? You're watching the video. You're watching the video right now. Love you, Cole. You're my favorite streamer. Isaac Presley Goodwin. Really glad that you're enjoying everything here. That's awesome. Almost 250 likes? Almost at 250 likes. 3 more away. Can we hit 250? What time is it there right now? Harvey, it is 9:31 p.m. What is your PB bass? My personal best is about a 5-pound smallmouth, roughly. I just guessed, kind of. I didn't have a scale, but it was about there, I'm sure. But how you doing, Joseph? Z-Man is back. Love to have Z-Man back in here. Ooh, I'm getting bit here. I'm getting bit here. Come on, chat. Hit that sub and like button, of course. Mosquitoes are on my case. 250 likes on the stream. Love that. Shout out to everybody who has liked the stream and subscribed or has just been in here watching. Love all that. Cool. I wonder what your record for mosquito bites is. Actually, I have a nice video up on my channel. Oh! I have a nice video up on my channel where I got bit hard by mosquitoes. So that was a Temagami fishing trip I did. 250 likes with 250 bites. Brian, you got it. Yeah. Should I try to get him? Normally I'd leave here, but a fish just jumped. How old are you? I am 19 years old. Why the sun is gone? It's night has fallen. Have you caught anything? I've caught some. I've caught some pike, some bass, all that. We'll go up a little more here. Okay, let me sign out couple of viewers here. Hey everybody, it's Cole J here. Can you see me? I know it's quite dark, but it does get dark really fast around here. But I'm still here. It is crazy how fast it gets dark. Can you even see me? Anyway, you get the idea. You can definitely hear me, right? But you can barely see me. If you could see me, you'd see all the mosquitoes that are biting my arms. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. I have to retreat to the van with all our gear. But I really appreciate each and every one of you that were in here and were able to watch tonight and stop in and say hello and say what's good and chat and hang out with Cole J, yours truly. Have a good night, everybody. And Gail, thanks for being here. Much love from me. And I will see everybody in the next one. See you soon, everybody. Cole J out. For now.